Hi. People are gonna die.
She was looking.
See me your email on Discord?
I get a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, people are gonna.
What's the big deal? They're old anyway, right?
Somehow your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your jazzy ways. So let's break my discretion. Grab your glocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who shot me? But your pumps didn't finish. Now you're probably feeling bad for the minutes of me. Twist cabbage on instinct. Niggas don't think shit. Think big hitters. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Head right. Get the head right. Biggie there. Head night. Papa been smooth since days are under rules. Never lose. Never choose to. Bruise, bruise, do something to us. Talk to us. Talk to us. Wanna do us. Screw us. Screw us. Yeah, Papa and Pop. Close like Starsky and Hutch. Stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze free at your Cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Recently, niggas frontin' insane. So I just keep my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace. With my peace. Ask if you want it. If I nigga flaunt it. That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. Guess it's why they're broken your soul.
Becky, 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 you hypnotize me. I don't love your flashy ways, but this is why you're rich, bitch. Hopping right back to the laptop. It's been a minute since this bitch had to sit still. It's even possible now. Bitches. Indeed. What is up, chat? Hello. We already have 36 in the chat. Not bad. Make sure you are hitting that like button. Experimenting with an updo, because we're also experimenting with depression, candy, and not showering for 24 hours, which is unusual for me. So I think it's time to check in. And a lot is going on tonight, and that's why I'm going to have my candy ally, collaborator, and online friend, Ava the G, will be joining us. Thank you, Mystery Man. Alrighty, got these donuts flowing. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. What's up, Get Crack? Actually, I was talking to Get Crack earlier. Lolo, actually, that's my shorter intro. It's less than a minute. You just literally, quite literally, have the attention span only for yourself. And I have screenshots, Lolo. I have screenshots. Not that one. No, it's a newer one. What the? Oh. Well, I'm glad we're all on the same damn page. He's in his twink arc. Starting now? Anyway, we've had her wait long enough. Let's add the queen. Hello.
Hey, did I miss the dance?
You did. It was brief, and I forgot to sing during the first intro, but I came back in strong. For the people who didn't catch, that was my little variation on Biggie Smalls' classic hit, Hypnotized, which is right up your alley because you love the 90s hip hop. Always loved
Absolutely.
that. But I was really
That I missed that.
resonating with the message of it today. Because I was hypnotized and bamboozled by Becky Boops.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I honestly, Ruby, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how. I mean, I guess I kind of understand, but like, I'm like, dude, nothing is real over there. Nothing is real.
Well, that's the thing, though. Becky, though, said she was creating alternate. She completely scammed people by saying, hey, I'm not doing universe like that. It's going to be like authentic. It's going to be us. It's going to be so different. And then the moment Keem wanted her back, she sold out for $2.5K just for Keem to expose that. But regardless, I'm officially out of my dream state of believing that she's anything else but a scammer.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think she's like a scammer, but she definitely doesn't have any backbone. Like,
I sent her money for a business that was misleading.
Yeah, you have like zero moral values, or you don't stand on anything. Like, it's just wherever the money is at, you know? Which is, I respect Savage for like not going back. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could be bought out if I was promised like $20,000. You know, I think I might go meet up with Ben again.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that I don't know. Ben doesn't have as much power.
But a long-term commitment, no. Yeah, a long-term commitment, absolutely not. Fat chicks are liars.
Thank you, Mr. Remy, for the $199.
I'm also a liar, so.
You seem off tonight. What's going on? I am off tonight. I've been menstrual. I've been low energy, so I just drank a bunch of Red Bulls. Now I'm hyped up. But I've just been in bed smoking weed all day, so that's where I'm at.
Dude,
I'm not ignoring donos. I would never.
No, dude, I feel like I'm like, thanks for drawing attention to it, mystery man. Like, damn, like that just makes me even more anxious and like uncomfortable. It makes me.
I know. Anytime it always like backfires.
People say that.
Why are you acting so unusual? Like, yeah. I'm like, hey, dude. Well, thank you for like psyching me the fuck out now that I don't even. I'm gonna start acting unusual now. I'll show you unusual.
Are we synced though? Wait, when does your period start?
It started yesterday. Also, your mic is like super quiet. Is that just me? Am I just loud? I can't like hear you that well.
Let me see. Weird. Is it my mic volume? Can I?
I don't know. I just turned it up though.
Okay. Is it better now?
I think so. Chat. What do you think? Does everything sound okay? Foreman says you've changed, man. There are actual legs to the.
Fuck you, Jeremy. Literally, go fuck yourself for not meeting. I invited Jeremy. I lied. I even lied to him, and I said, you know what? I'm interested sexually in you. I even said that. I was like, anything I can do to get him to come and hang out with me, and join my kick stream. And he didn't know that I was. I was kick streaming, which probably I don't know if it would have swayed or dissuaded him, but yeah, he was like, no, another night. What about Friday? Are you Friday night? I'm like, dude, take the opportunity when you get the opportunity, Jeremy. This is why you have not been laid in 8 years. Okay, it was a trap. It was a trap. So he wouldn't have gotten laid, but he saw through the lies. Hearts and flowers. That was, I swear, like, I feel like I'm still recovering from that today. Wait, am I frozen or are you frozen?
Oh, sorry. My internet has been like absolute ass lately.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry if I just missed anything. I froze for a second. But yeah, fuck you, Jeremy. You struggle socially. I have been enjoying your show, but it is funny seeing your older fans like bitch out about moi. Now
Jeremy knew it was a ruse. Nobody could be
sexually. People, you've changed. Don't call me out, Jeremy.
Anyways, though, should we dive into it? Are you trying to Oh no, wait.
Oh my god, no,
No,
it's me.
Jeremy does have a criminal record.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think I knew that. But I mean, you guys have clubbed fine.
Hey, unless your case got dismissed. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Do you have a criminal record, Jeremy?
These are the real questions we want to know.
I don't want to spread misinfo. Okay, charges are dropped. Okay, my bad.
All right. Well, so, weird today. I did make a docket to follow and reference.
Ruby's been prepping, bro. Ruby's been
I've been
prepping. I have a few little things to show too. I've been actually following this Darius thing like incredibly close. I mean, not incredibly closely, but more than I ever thought. I would watch Darius again, and I have to say, I'm starting to understand the appeal. Very.
You are the only one, okay?
Dude,
for the people who have lives, full-time employment.
You made a whole visual. Damn, you did a what is that? Like a PowerPoint on like a whiteboard with all the strings connecting the dots and shit. Like this is what they show at like those police briefing meetings.
Exactly. Just so the people who don't follow this insane shit can understand some of the topics we're going to be reviewing. Because I did want to go over his phone call and also the reason why he ended up back in jail in the first place, which I found low-key hilarious and ridiculous. Hold on, let me get this visual down. I also made another amazing visual aid that I would like to show everyone. Not this.
Flamenco.
Oh, it's in my videos. Hold on. Here we go.
I don't even know what flamenco is. Wait, why was that so good? How much time did you put into that?
I was in bed all day, and that's the proof, people. The proof is in the pudding of how
So
many
amazing.
little
Wait, what did TK do besides knocking the women's teeth out or whatever?
What?
Is that what you're referring to?
Beyond that, when I was doing that speed dating thing with Grace, when my internet was down, TK went on a date with Grace and was like, listen, Ruby can take her time. Listen, we don't have to pretend that Ruby's attractive anymore. You know, it's always been you. And like, he was just trashing me. And like, people told me after, but I thought he had typed it in chat. I didn't realize he came up on stream that I was on with Grace, trashed me, pumped her up after everything she's done. Like, and it was just disappointing. It's like, whatever, he's going to be a simp, but trashing me in the process was crazy.
Yeah, that's very unnecessary, TK. You know what, though? Honestly, I've been side-eyeing him long before that. He just he comes in, he says, I don't know. Like, I've given him slack because obviously there's something, like, going on there. But, I mean, I've kept my mouth kind of shut ever since I found out about the I don't know. I'm like, I feel bad even talking about a chatter stuff, but he is a panelist, so he is not just a chatter actually. But ever since I found out about what he went to jail for, very disturbing shit. Personally, I was like, I'm not engaging after I found out about that. But I mean, you know, yeah, I'm like, I somewhat believe in like reform and change and whatever, but I don't know. There's a lot of questionable behavior and things said and done that make me feel like I don't know. I just don't know.
Yep. I mean, I've quite enjoyed him as panelist and collaborator and online friend. We've had like rough patches before over like similar bullshit, but I thought we were in a good spot, so it was very disturbing. But at the same time, like Grace is so fat and alone that like I almost want her to just enjoy that little bit of sugar she got, because TK did fund most of Ruvalo, so we really do appreciate that. You know, so but he's on a hardcore punishment right now, okay?
I appreciate that, but I'm like, you can't, that doesn't just give you the right to get away with doing and saying anything that you want to do.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. All right. Well, let me pull up my little document that I made, because I knew like my brain is barely working. But so basically the main things I wanted to cover is Ruby X Ava, the DariusIRL court updates, LCU, BBU fallout, ban happy Becky. Becky has her Discord on lockdown. Anyone critical? And I bet you Thick Gemini is right now sweeping for Becky. Anyone who's remotely critical is deemed a bully and a hater. People are now saying I'm a bully of Becky's for having my reaction to being totally lied to and scammed by her, because I did put money into that and I was a member of all of the hosts there, you know, so I feel scammed and I put my, you know, I publicly supported it. So it sucks, and it sucks to give, you know, the Thorpes a little W2 because they were right that Becky is just as bad, if not perhaps worse than Keem.
I feel like when you get, because there probably are a lot of people that are giving her like hate and shade and whatever, but when you get upset with somebody, I feel like it, or like disappointed with somebody, you're not just immediately going in on them being like a quote unquote hater. Like you're expressing your disappointment and constructive criticism, and it's like there's definitely a difference between the two. So that's wild that you got banned.
Nothing wrong. She said she's been as transparent as possible, and just basically threw the audience under the bus, blamed them for all of her hosts quitting. She fired the VTuber who was like so gentle to her in the whole situation. It's just been a mess. So the aftermath has been somewhat interesting too. But I wanted to listen to Darius's phone call because I listened to the first couple minutes and it was somewhat interesting.
There's multiple phone calls that I want to listen to.
Dude. All right. Well, so
hold on. Wait. Okay, wait. He got in trouble at court for recording / taking pictures, according to Squeeze. Yeah, so apparently it's because he sat next to Xena, is now what I'm hearing. Is that he sat next to her in the courtroom. And I think that the judge was also upset about the recording. It's like fucking wild the way that content just ruins your brain. Like even people as dumb as the content brain as the Thorpes don't do that when they go to court.
Yeah, right.
On the live. Squeeze is a friend of Shubi, who is Xena's new boyfriend or something, and he's 18. Just I want to drill that down. He's 18. Okay, yeah, and they accuse him of being a snake for just giving the most minimal of pushback, in my opinion, to Darius's behavior.
Well, there was another thing. Did you hear about how he was using Darius's laptop while Darius was in jail? Because Darius doesn't have a passcode, but he does have logs. So some night at 2 a.m., he could tell that Shubi or Squeeze or whatever, which one. They're both like these like young kids who are just in this mix with Darius and Frances and them, and it's just totally bizarre. But I thought that was odd, and Darius was freaking out in his Discord for a while over that. And the whole chat is just
why was he using the laptop?
Snake. Well, to read his messages, to get blackmailed, like there could be so many things. What the real thought that people have is that he's basically an op or a spy for Shubi, because that was his friend first, and then he moved in with Darius. This is a wild theory, but this is what the fans are running with from what I've seen in the chat. But
but why would Shuvi? Because Shuvi just broke up with Xena too.
They broke up?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, shit.
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe the plan's off. Maybe the plan's off. I have no idea, but that's what the chat was running with, why they were calling him a snake. That was the basic theory for it. So I had some suspicion of all the like kick streamer world seems very sketchy and transactional and cutthroat. So I don't know. I don't have any.
I mean, I'm like, what do you? I feel like it's just like, what do you expect? Like everybody that moves into that house and stuff is just people that are cloud chasing and trying to establish themselves.
Yeah.
As a streamer, except for the people that aren't streamers. Where is it?
Yeah, like that guy. I always forget his name. It's like
Maybe I'm totally hallucinating.
but yeah, that's basically it. Shutters accused him of being a snake in mass. Darius also, something that disturbed me that I found out is Darius had recently gotten 2 dogs.
He has 3. He has 2 or 3.
Dude, that's insane for someone who's traveling all the time, partying all the time, like going to all these events and now getting arrested. Like, I don't know, man. I would have some concern there over that. I homed the goat, so that's good. Protect Squeeze, he's a good boy.
Okay, yeah, no, they did apparently. But no, I think Squeeze he's just in there like having fun, trying to build his brand new. I don't know. I barely know who he is.
I mean, he could just be, yeah. I mean, he's so young.
I feel like Darius
for serious judgment at him.
Darius is the type of guy that you kind of have to like walk on eggshells around. Though he got a second after the first time he was arrested. Like you can't be honest with him about like anything that would require or that would include him messing up. Like anything where Darius is at fault, you're not allowed to talk about it or say it.
It actually reminds me, I actually have a clip I uploaded of Darius taking accountability. We could all look at what that looks like for Darius.
I would like everyone to know that I never did anything wrong. I thought I was really wrong, but I was never wrong.
You guys need to get rid of Squeeze.
Ever.
He is a snake.
About literally anything I've done. I've been valid in every way, shape, or form, and it's unfortunate that I don't know the law.
The whole time.
Thank you for the $100 donor. I just saw that. Not in regs.
Anyway,
he's saying it in like this tongue-in-cheek. He's saying it in like this tongue-in-cheek way, but from the way that he acts in other scenarios, it actually seems like legitimately what he believes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is so Shuvi breaks up with his dearest Xena. I don't know how real this is.
Jump into this video. I gotta add some skill.
I think she is going to try to play like a victim. She's going to try to play all soft and sweet. Like,
okay, so he's on the
I just
on the market now,
thought that he
but he's really skinny.
and he told me all these sweet things, and I just thought it was very much genuine.
He's a beautiful man.
I didn't want him to go out and hurt me like this. I tried to leave her. He tried me after Hunger Games. I said no. I'll post a pic of him cuddling me a year ago. I said no. We called a lot and talked a lot. We talked before I came to the beach house, by the way. So yeah, and we ducked date too because we already knew each other. Is that supposed to help her case?
I mean, yeah, he's attractive and cute, and I was single, and we were flirting for a week or so before I went to the beach house. He invited me to. He said he got it to spend time with me and to get to know me. He was smooth. I was single, fresh out my relationship, and ready to move on, not ashamed of it. She said I was smooth. Like, what? And we were not flirting. I never flirted, bro.
8 years younger than her,
that was
too.
said
Dude, yep.
her being
And
cringe
he
on
sounds like a little kid, and they're built like little kids, dude. They're built like it. Like, there's like just like
he's scrawny. He's not
Skinny
like
little
a
baby.
he's just very
when I
tall.
was talking to her on the boat before she
His
came
neck
out.
is like a giraffe. I was
And
gonna
she
do
was
an edit of his neck.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, you gotta come out to the boat. And she's like, oh, you want me to
He does have a very pretty face,
come
but
to
like,
the boat?
damn, like like I already would feel weird as like a 24-year-old, but as a 20, Xena's like 29.
to come, Shuvi? You want me to come? And I'm just like,
I mean, I get, like, part of me, I'm like, I don't know, I kind of get it in the sense of, like, it's actually really hard to find, like, an attractive IRL streamer to collab with if you're in this world. Like, the only attractive ones are, like, Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross, and they're, like, too big for, like, anyone to really penetrate. I don't see any other attractive IRL streamers.
I heard Xena's going to, like, some party with Aiden Ross, and they were all freaking about if Darius is allowed to go because of the protective orders. That's going to impact a lot of his ability to collaborate, you know, at networking events they both go to. But, you know, and Squeeze was saying he should leave the state, and honestly, it's not like, yeah, it's just too much over there. But
break.
I know he's going to leave.
Break, dude. Breaks
because that shit was just pathetic. Riz, this is why girls cannot try. I never flirted, but actually no, I guess I did.
Lil Bro is finally realizing.
Finally realizing? No, I didn't realize. I just never said anything because
I wonder if both him and Squeeze are just both kind of at the same time realizing, like, both of these people are just mad fucking toxic. Like, Squeeze is realizing it with Xena. Squeeze is realizing it with Darius, possibly. And maybe they're both gonna, like, low-key break free.
You know, I was just, you know, I was doing my thing. And I was fine.
Just like,
yeah.
Just they're both the type of people that can't take any accountability or personal responsibility.
It was all for content. Clearly, he won't even admit to all the things he said in my ears, his feelings, etc. He can't be real with himself. It's okay. This had to happen. I'll remove him from the order, like he said. It's okay to do so. I don't get in trouble with legal stuff since he isn't with me anymore. And I don't want him in any trouble either, or stopping the Aiden stuff from happening. I don't want to get more hate for stopping content.
It's time to lift the restraining order on Darius and make amends. Make content together.
I don't have a restraining order on him. Yeah, she's trying to play victim. Well, I tried to leave her when we were in Dallas, and she stopped me from leaving the room by blocking me and unpacking my bag and throwing all my clothes everywhere and taking my phone and hiding it from me.
Oh. If someone wants to leave, just let them leave, brother. Sister.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's wild, because they haven't even been together that long. They haven't even been together that long, dude. And she's already acting like that. Like,
yeah, dude. I mean, it looked like a rebound, but it was also just like so public and like so obviously also for content. I'm sure all of those lines were blurred. Cinnamon, I'm sorry I only posted like 10 shorts of him today, but I assure you he's thriving and happy. Stop with the fake news. You were wrong about Ruby.
And,
Cinnamon Day, no, this is out of the fake news.
They're just trying to derail you.
Cinnamon is live.
I don't know. Oh yeah, and then trying to seduce me. But yeah, I tried to say that this is not a good idea, that we should not do this, that we should not be together. He admit how he lied for months to my face and our friends about loving me. Sucks. Hate that it is this way. He wants a content war. I'm not doing that for him.
He just has someone sending him like real-time screenshots of her talking in Discord.
Everyone leaks fucking
so he can become another
it's like a shocking norm.
No. But I feel like she knows. She knows that people in her server are going to be screenshotting all of this and sending it to him. Like, she knows. She's like, she's trying to manipulate in like this weird proxy war.
It's like I just had. I don't want that from him at all. I don't see him that way. I don't even want to fight him. Bruh, she doesn't want me to be an ex. She's still trying to save the relationship when there's no saving it. I don't f*** you, and I will never f*** you again. I'm not going to f*** you unless it's for content. And I don't want a serious relationship. I want to focus all my energy in.
Damn. I can't say I'm having had crazy moments like this too, but like with a 19-year-old, you thought you was gonna date a 19-year-old?
Dude, yeah, that is
You
odd.
thought that
at
was
that
gonna be
point.
serious?
You can't crash out over someone who's like that. Yeah, like that's a bad dude. Oh my god.
I'm young. I'm young.
This is why I'm celibate. I don't want to be like this out in the world.
Oh, wait. Oh no, Shuvi's the one that sent this text. Did Shuvi send it? Yeah, he's showing his phone. Okay, wait. He says, "I'm leaving you for good and prioritizing myself. You are a little too draining for me, and I'm young and don't want a serious relationship. I want to focus all my energy into myself and my career. You need to understand this. Please do not try to chase or contact me. I'm genuinely done." Can he learn how to use some commas or something, though? It's not you did specifically or maybe even intentionally. I just don't want a relationship, so I'm going to block all contact with you because I know you're going to try and find a way regardless. That's cold, man. That's cold. She's probably going crazy.
Myself and my career, you need to understand this. Please don't try to chase or contact me. I'm genuinely done, and it's nothing you did specifically. Well, that might not have been true. Or maybe even intentionally, that might also not have been true. I just don't want a relationship, so I'm going to block all contact with you because I know you're going to try to find ways regardless, but I will not respond. So save yourself the time. This is my last message to you. And I wish you the best in your life, future. Wait, what? And future. Wait, what? And I wish you could leave me no choice based off how you behave when I usually try to leave you. And you can try to change or better yourself, but do not make the mistake thinking I will come back and be with you because I will not. But you should still take these steps for your own sake. Goodbye. Also, I left the party.
Yeah, I feel like both Shuvi and Squeeze just have a lot more emotional maturity than these grown-ass adults.
Pass outside your door.
In spite of not knowing how to use commas.
And please, I'm begging, do not contact me from another number or try to have your friend.
He really is like, I'm ready to get the fuck away from you. He said, goodbye. Also, I left the parking pass outside your door. He's already covered all of his bases.
He's done. Yeah, and he's covering all the like loopholes too. Like, don't try to contact me in any forms. Like, this is really. You can tell they've had some fake out breakups, you know, and like it's probably been a very tumultuous.
I want to see the footage of like what happened with them before this.
Contact me. Thanks. Bye.
Because he was sitting there, he dead ass said the words, "I can fix you." He's like, "I think I can handle you. You just be with losers. You just be guys that can't handle you. I can fix you." So yeah, he definitely, that's what he thought he was doing.
Dude, there's already usernames.
He did fix a lot. I'm not gonna lie, because now it's like, I mean, I'm not crying anymore. You're showing stuff for me crying and having freakouts. Now I'm not. Now I finally started seeing like how you behave. Like once he came back like the 8th time, staring in my eyes, crying, talk about how much he loves me, it finally clicked to me. I'm like, bro, this is, and he talk about it's disrespectful that I compare him to someone else. No, you are. You're just like them. So it clicked to me. I should not give this much energy because I already did this. Why would I go back and forth and continue doing this, crying and feeling just you're like $5 an hour? Like what? Turn on your handle. You got
asking to use my ID for something.
Another
I insinuated that you asked to use my ID for something while you're on probation, mind you. What do you need my ID for?
Okay,
Why are you asking
what is
for my
that
ID?
something, Zena? What is that
Why
something?
can't you use your ID?
Oh, okay. All right. I'll watch the rest of this on my own time. I feel like we're kind of straying. But
well, no, I'm glad I didn't see any of that. I didn't, I've been going through the Discord, but it's been so active. It's hard to get like updates. And I didn't want to join like the younger kids Discord because I was like, that's just going to look weird. I'm not going in Shuvi or any, because people are posting the links like get in before they lock it. And I was like, I'm already in too deep. It's already a bit much, but I just think it's sad, it's a sad state of things. And Darius seems really mad to get unhinged, and I hope that he can get it together because it's really, he's going straight for like death in jail. And it's like, it sounds like a cliche lecture, what it is. It just, on a human level, it is concerning, even if he's being trashed to people too.
I'm like, in a way, I think that he was done a little bit dirty, like going to jail for like sitting next to her or something and like streaming in the court. Like technically you didn't violate the RO, so like there's no reason you should go to jail. Like maybe like you could be in contempt of court for like doing the IRL streaming in the courthouse. Like that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen, and it's super dumb that you didn't get a lawyer either. But I still like dumb decisions, thinking that you're invincible, but also in a way, I'm like, part of me is like, I wonder if he wants to go to jail because he knows that that's going to be content. You see how Prawn was so fucking giddy. Hold on, let me show you. I made a little short of it. Like Prawn is literally stop smiling.
Like in the docket too was like the Prawn stream because that was interesting too, and it is interesting that like it just would be good for Prawn. Like it is good for Prawn that Darius is in jail because he's going to get all of his viewers and be able to report back. And
it's just good for all of them. It gives them something to talk about. It's like a new drama. Like,
but it's so bad long term. Like life is long, people. You gotta like,
bro. I'm not. Do you guys understand? I'm not. This isn't like a jail thing.
This call is from a corrections.
Look at him smiling.
To monitoring and recording.
He's like, yeah, baby, give me the content. Look at that fucking excitement.
Prawn, gotta bring it in. You gotta bring that in. I get it, but you gotta bring it in.
He can't even hide it. Yeah, like at least hide it a little bit. I don't know. It's just, and so I'm starting to understand the appeal of like watching Darius more in the sense of it's like when I met him, like I didn't actually know his content at all. Like I'm like, I don't really understand like why people watch like whatever it's like IRL, just like you going to the gym or whatever. But I'm like, oh, it's kind of like watching like I don't know, like the shenanigans of like a silly side character that's always like, I don't know who's the cat in Tom and Jerry? Is it Tom or Jerry?
I'm not positive.
Tom. I'm gonna guess that it's Tom. That sounds more like the cat. But he's like the cat who's always like making really stupid mistakes and like stupid life decisions and then just barely getting out like in the nick of time. And it's like people just keep watching and waiting, like when is something actually bad gonna happen? When is something actually gonna stick?
I mean, it's very concerning, you know. Also, in 15 minutes, Becky is making her return, and I'm very interested in how she's going to try to spin this. Like what her play is going to be to try to manipulate her audience and to continue to support her. If she's going, I also uploaded another clip of a show that was called Frenemies because I watched that and it had some like funny parts. It was Ethan Klein and Trisha Paytas, but Keemstar was just pitching recently to do a show like that with Becky where it's 50-50. So, and I thought that was very interesting because he just did this whole fuck you over thing. But this was, I was watching clips of that show and I uploaded one because it was quite funny.
Okay.
I literally don't care. Literally, I don't want to come back because I really fucking hate her.
So she always making comments about the family and how...
I wasn't! That wasn't it. I said, oh, Hila should be a guest on the podcast. And you're like, don't fucking mention Hila. She's the one I'm talking about. Oh, a fucking queen. You guys can talk about my shit all the time, but her, don't fucking mention her name. Dumb fucking bitch.
Okay.
I think we should just end it, honestly.
Yeah, I think so, too.
She's such a fucking bitch.
She's not.
And you are too. And you're a fucking cuck.
You
have no fucking backbone.
All right. You should leave. We'll talk later. Yeah, you should get out.
I am going, but we're not talking later. Fucking bitch, you too. I don't care. Fucking dump me. I couldn't care less. Your family's
It's not about dumping. I don't know what happened. You better just...
I don't see them pulling it off whatsoever. It's a funny idea. Also from the Lolcow universe, someone else was in the chat because they did a mass unbanning recently. I don't know if you saw this.
Oh, dude, no, that's low-key what I was saying earlier about people coming back due to needing like money and whatever. I don't know. I get it. I'm not gonna throw shade at Lynx. I don't know what's going on in her life. Like,
yeah, I'm not super like mad about it, but I do find it just interesting and disappointing. But like, I had a similar mindset of I get economic desperation. I get kind of being manipulated by these people. Keem, Boogie, they're all like career manipulators. That's what they do. They manipulate their audience, and they're good at it. So
then they'll bring you back in. Yeah, they'll be like, well, oh, I see you're struggling lately. Did you stop getting your payment from the government, whatever? And they specifically hire these people that they know are in vulnerable positions.
Yeah.
And then they know it's easier to manipulate them, be like, we're going to pay you $5,000 bonus if you come back to us, blah, blah, blah. So I'm so loud compared to Ruby's. Okay, wait, we turn my mic down.
I want to turn it back down. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at it. I turn it all the way up. I need to find
it keeps fluctuating.
Yeah, sorry guys. But yeah, so I don't know. And also Miss Hayes is back in the universe. I'm a little bummed about that because she lives nearby me and we were gonna do like a collab, and now I feel like she's maybe distancing and didn't end up going through with it, perhaps because she's back in that orbit and I'm one of the banned discords that you're not allowed to be in. And I was unbanned too, but I don't want to be in there with the weird spy app, and I'm not going to leave any discords. It's insane to try to control people do on their own fucking time when they're not even employees, but you know.
I'm just like, all these people that are doing like lol cow stuff, like because they need to make money and whatever. I'm like, just start playing Roblox. If
dude, you showed me that. You know? Maybe that's the answer. Like, Insane is my ticket to fame. He's been
bitch. I'm serious. I'm like, honestly, we should do a Roblox stream because I don't understand why it is, but like the top 10, there's a Roblox streamer who made $100,000 last month in super chats.
Holy
100,000. Should we look at him real quick?
Yeah, no, I'm done. And yeah, and Keeps I sure is fuming because that was his pride and joy, was being number one for super chats. So
137. Dude, he Lolcow Live. Well, he's number 4 of last month actually. But yeah, he's just like hovering around the top like 5 to 10. I've been looking at these. This guy Roloop, Andrew. I don't know how Andrew Wilson. He really hasn't figured out this like Pentecostal preacher lady. And then this is Roblox.
Oh, wait, if it's a kid thing, I don't want to be around or attract any children whatsoever.
It might be. Honestly, that probably is the main demographic of people that watch.
Miss a beat. All right, let's get here, boys. All right, let's see, man. Who's gonna be first in the stream right now, bro? Next, right now,
this is like,
whoa! Thank you so much for the member.
He's doing it off of his phone and getting like hundreds of thousands of views. What I don't understand is how these kids, like, are they asking their mom for, Mommy, can I attach the credit card so I can send Roloop a $5 super chat?
Dude, I think a lot of it is like manipulated children. Ruby, please address the fact that products like Lou Reed when he wears shades. And F yeah, Roblox stream, let's go. I mean, chat, if you're into, I'm down to try anything. You know, we're always trying to branch out. But speaking of not branching
adults
out,
only Roblox. Because I swear these kids are probably stealing mommy's credit card.
Yeah, I don't want any.
I want to get noticed, so I'm gonna do $100 dono.
Yeah, that's sketchy. But I did want to touch upon the
busy about state. If you want to
MIA. They are in the chat and they've been popping up on all of these like weird panels, but not telling their Discord. The Thorpes.
Oh, you're talking about the Thorpes?
The Thorpes, yes.
Yeah, they had a very I'll just say for like 1 minute. They tried to do this. I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's probably a lot of struggle sessions going on right now with them.
I can only imagine.
But they're trying to like run away from their current audience. I think that they're like sick of like their reputation, or they're just really like depressed from the reality of like the court stuff and the way that they've been messed it up so badly. He's gonna start paying like it's not looking good. Like, it's not looking good. Every time they have court, they leave more depressed and stressed out. I don't know exactly what's going on, but no, they were like went on like some random like Indian person's panel, and we're on there for like hours, and they didn't tell anyone. Usually they ping everybody in their Discord, but they didn't tell anyone. They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want their audience to know. And then they like got like really embarrassed like bashful when they got caught and like people caught on to like it's bizarre. And now they're just
They're
like
also
rotting.
trying to get that girl Kellen, and I was checking her out, and I had already been subbed to her because I think I met her when I was doing like WIC panels for like a period of time, and she was on some of the like feminist panels that I used to do. And she seems like a nice girl. I'm sure she can Google them. I don't really feel the need to contact anyone or anything, Riley says they collabed with Kel, and I are friends now. Taninsky, she realized the whole thing. Whatever. All right, I'm ignoring you, chat. Back to. Oh shit, 750. Yeah.
Wait, we should watch the phone call.
Oh yeah.
Of Darius before we go on to snipe Becky.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh wait, let me switch the tab. So I guess because Squeeze had a call with Prawn while Darius was in jail, saying basically that explaining why he's hanging out with Xena and Shuvi, being like, well, Darius has not done everything perfectly either, and like, it's always somebody else's fault with Darius. It's never his fault. It's never any accountability as to like why he's in jail. Like yeah, Xena probably did lie a lot on the restraining order, but it's like that you're dealt the hand that you're dealt. It's like, first, why did it get to that point, right? Because you kept going back.
Yep.
Over and over and over again. Somebody that you knew was crazy and that you knew was a conniving, manipulative bitch. And it's just like, yeah, there's a lot of blame on that side too. But like at a certain point, it's like you have to accept the hand that you've been dealt. The shitty reality is that somebody is lying on your name and whatever, if that is the case, right? And so it's like you have to act accordingly. You have to stop fucking around and treating this like it's a joke. When you've been to jail multiple times, you have two different, very unhinged women, like fluctuating of loving and hating you, and like it's like, dude, you have to stop acting like it's a joke. I don't know. And
it's playing with fire. It's the fact that it's gotten physical multiple times. To me, that is crazy. The fact that they were back in the same room after that, but there was that financial incentive, and people were, kind of plotting around them, and everyone's trying to create as much drama and being like rogue reality producers to people in the world. It's like, it's just like rogue producing. And you can get good content, but I don't know, it's somewhat unethical. Arler says Miss Hayes sold her soul. I don't know. Whatever she wants to do, I don't know her that well. She's always been really kind to me, and I wish the best for her. And I don't even I'm watching Lolcow. I cover that universe, so I don't know. It's personal choice, like we were saying. All right, let me go to the phone call.
I heard from Steve. Yeah, I don't know why they fucking arrested me. I still don't know. They literally didn't want to tell me they were arresting me. I was like, what's going on? They were like, the person that got the restraining order said that you did things. And I was like, what did I do? They said you talked to them. And I said, I talked to Tanner. I said, hey, buddy. And that was it. And they're like, and I was like, also, I was
so many different
hearing. The judge literally said it was okay. They said it in the courtroom. And they were like, I don't really know the specifics. They said that you were harassing them while we were there, and I was like, "Oh, what did I?" They wouldn't tell. I was like, "What specifically I do?" Because even recording when I was live streaming, they gave me permission to do that. And the picture, and they said there's a problem with the picture, but I said the picture is not a picture of her; it's a picture of Tanner. And then I don't know, maybe that's what got me in. I don't know, but I didn't really get a good, clear understanding of what was going on. So they didn't really tell me exactly what I did. They just said you violated the protection order. I was like, what did I do? They said you did one of the things on the thing. I was like, which one? And they couldn't tell me.
Well, some people were just speculating in your Discord. Maybe just I think just talking about them before the case might have been enough, but I don't know. What's that?
They said what? What did you say?
Well, everyone's some people are some people think it's because you streamed in the courtroom or court lobby today. Some people think it's because you were talking about the case and Xena before the court date. No one really knows for sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like they know as much as you know, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't. No one. Yeah, no one knows what's Xena. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just figured we got 1 minute. So anything else we want to talk? Do we do?
I'll call you back in a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, I'm just kind of tweaking the fuck out right now. I'm like so beyond annoyed because
Like okay, Darius is saying that, and then the squeeze guy is saying that it's because he sat next to Xena. So I don't know, and the cops never have any idea what's going on. But like, if the case of what he's saying is true, then yeah, Xena's fucked for that.
don't understand how I still don't understand how I violated. If they just said how I violated, it'd be a little different. But there's a speculation. I'm assuming nobody's talking about it. So
yeah, definitely, I can see that. It's a very sucky situation.
Yeah, it's pretty shit. How is the? I'm assuming you're online, reading everything about it.
Yeah, I've been
Lalo is fucking obsessed with playing like fuck, marry, kill with me, you, and Grace. And at every opportunity, he is always like trying to do some weird competition. And I realized he lives for it like we're Real Housewives of Boy or something. And I mean, I guess it goes with you know what he's going for right now. So Alito, I'm glad you're living your truth. Very beautiful thing to see.
Not too much, but yeah, you're just kind of going crazy.
Yeah, how's I just items?
Wait, hold on, wait, pause. Did you know that Lalo said he's down to go to Rhode Island again?
Are you serious?
After how bad it gets every single time, progressively worse. No, we don't.
I mean, I've seen him like going on panels, and he really, I think, is kind of addicted to the like intermittent like reinforcement of like love or hate, or like they're gonna say a bunch of positive things or negative, and that cycle. I think he's just kind of addicted to it at this point. And that's why he goes back.
I'm just gonna send him love. Like, I don't know. Someone didn't give him enough attention as a kid or currently. And so he's constantly asking for people to say what they think of him and all this stuff. And
yeah,
so, I don't know. I hope that he can find some kind of inner peace or like fulfillment or sense of self on your own without having to have everybody else define it for you, and just some self-respect. Yeah. I honestly am so good.
Yeah, maybe Lalo a little later. We have to get through the Darius segment before we want to tune into Becky, and then also Ava has to leave.
Irony, Lalo.
Are you trying to keep things hush-hush, or do you care if I talk about things?
Am I trying to what?
Are you trying to keep things hush-hush, or do you care if I talk about things?
Do I care if you talk about things? You can say whatever you want. You're allowed to say whatever you want.
I love how he says that as he's streaming it. Yeah, right? Dude. Oh, do you care, by the way?
Dude. And I guess so, yeah, Prawn did this stream and Darius said he was going to call back, but then didn't that night, I guess. But a bunch of other people called in.
To like restraining order stuff. Didn't appreciate if you don't say anything.
I mean, I think I would just say the speculation is happening.
It's like evil. It's like evil shit, dude. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, this shit's like insane. Like, I'm not even joking. This is like I'm not even joking, dude. Like, I have to look. I can't. I don't know if I could be at the house. Like, it's like bad. Like, I can't sit here and like have this shit happen. And like, there's no repercussions for these people for it. Like, I can't do anything besides get a lawyer, and then I have to just play the waiting game. And it's like everything's so quick, and I have to keep making money when I get back, dude. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I think your bail might be kind of high too.
Yeah, I know. I hopefully get a PR bond. If I get a bond, a bail, I can pay whatever bond is. If you want a bondsman, I could pay it. I could do that. Just let me know. I should be able to get a PR bond. Then this guy just told me he got like 3 different PR bonds. So I'm assuming they're going to contact her. They're going to contact the person that's.
I mean, it does suck because they're kind of using it against you, but in hindsight, it probably would be best to not talk about anything.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you could do whatever you want. Just don't say anything that I said.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you're allowed to do whatever you want. How has the reception been, though, in my community?
I'm trying to see. It's kind of like almost like wild speculation. Like I even see Kimmy talking about it in here.
You can message Kimmy and talk to her about what happened. But during the court case, like, I can't talk about what exactly happened, but like that was I was
Can
on
we
risk
pause
getting
it?
like baited into something.
Frances needs to start committing his own crimes. He needs
Yeah,
to start
I know, right?
his own and stop living off of the crimes of Darius.
I agree. I think that's probably the best route. Would be just really going the criminal way, prawn, get a little edgier, push the limits, maybe get a very insane girlfriend. You guys can just fight, and it'll be, as they say.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you can't just rely on these spikes like solely from being like the backup. I think it's good that he's doing prawn con coming up and like I'm like, he needs to go back to his like kick or key. What is it? The
money or the bag. But
yeah.
He worked so well with that, and I definitely think he should distance from the Darius stuff whenever the lease is up. But I don't know. Yeah,
I think he low-key kind of wants to. I saw him saying. I was tuned in like a few days ago, I think, and I saw him saying he's looking for something new, and his lease is up in like April. He kind of knows it's not super sustainable.
Not surprised at all.
I guess I can tell you this was. I'm pretty sure Squeeze is like with Shuvi and Xena
right now.
He was earlier.
I didn't pick up my call. You live?
No, he's not live.
Yeah, I have to figure that out because I might have to get out of there. I have to figure out what I'm going to do though.
If there's anything you can do, let me know.
Yeah, no, I just get to talk right now. Right now, you don't want to pick it up, so I appreciate it.
Kind of sucks. It sounds like you need to talk to somebody just let you know how you actually fucked up or whatever.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Say again?
It sounds like you just gotta again wait until someone tells you what the fuck's going on, which sucks.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure really what's going on at all. I don't I don't know what I violated. I don't know what specifics I violated. I just know that Dina got his thing granted, so I got to figure out how to go about that.
They haven't given you a timeline or anything?
No, I'm assuming I'll probably get the same thing that happened last time. I'll get a judge in like an hour, like tomorrow morning or something, and then probably not getting out tonight. Yeah. Why do you think that Squeeze was with them?
He told me that earlier.
Yeah, he was there, and then when they all left, I mean, supposed to wait outside for me. I'm assuming he just went. I don't know what to do, bro. I need to like figure something out. Here. I don't know. I don't like. There's like did Hannah respond?
Let me check. One second. I do it downstairs.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm like fucking freaking the fuck out, dude. I need to like try to go to sleep as soon as like I get to the area. This is like gonna stress me the fuck out, dude. Don't understand how like fucked I feel right now.
No, I mean I don't know what you're feeling, but I can imagine a lot of negative emotions.
We gotta just do like we gotta do other stuff when we get back. Like, just like I don't know how like I'm just never gonna handle it, or I have to figure out what's gonna go.
Like what's that? Like
The scavenger hunt. I mean, it'll be a funny bit. They having to spec a certain amount of feet away all the time, but like
it sounded like I saw on your side last time.
I mean, he's still on my side now. He would have showed up in court with me, but if I would have told him sooner. But I should have asked for this to be moved. I just wanted to get everything done out of the way and then have us go. But it seems like I just kind of made it worse. So is Merc like tweaking out?
She's not happy with the results. She's upset. Yep.
Is she live?
I don't think so. I'll check. Zeus went live, but no, Merc's not. Should I update Destiny?
Should what?
Should I update Destiny?
Should I update Destiny?
Should I update Destiny?
Go for it. Did he asking?
No, I'm half joking, but
if you want to go live as well and do a call, we could do a call, but I won't talk about the case.
I was about to go live.
If you'd like to go live, you can. We can talk.
Give me like 30 minutes or whatever. Okay, Flexi just asked me what's up also.
Yeah. If she wants to come over and watch the dog, I'd appreciate that. So it's not on you guys. I'm sorry about that, by the way. I didn't know that I would go to jail. So I feel bad about the dog thing.
Go take care of the dogs.
So I appreciate it, but
You have 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, we'll hold back in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's just like sorry, bro. Go again.
No, I'm sorry for you. It sucks that you're stuck in jail again. We'll get through this together.
Thank you for using Global Link.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, sorry to so long to get to me. These the system's AIDS. The system is AIDS.
Okay, say again?
It's really hard to take your phone call sometimes. Sorry, it failed so many times.
No, it's okay. It's fine. I understand it's like difficult. I was talking to Squeeze about it. Squeeze was having issues too. Yeah, last night I couldn't call you back because they didn't have phones all night. So
no worries. I heard from Kirby.
Yeah, I told Kirby.
I don't know. Have you watched the rest of it? Is anything else notable said?
No.
Yeah, it seems like not much new information, and he's been active on Discord. I believe he's out. He did a stream, but I guess that's kind of the latest. But buckle in, people, because Becky Boop is making her grand return.
Yeah.
I'm very, very curious how she's going to spin this. If she's going to take any accountability, because her thing has been double down, no accountability. Basically, like DariusIRL, like be like, I'm a victim of your reaction to me fucking up. Like, pretty disappointing. But we'll see. We'll see. And also, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Don't want her to feel suicidal or anything like that.
Bro, give me a break. I think all of that is fake as well.
You think so?
I think all of that is fake as well. I think that it's just to stir up the drama and the emotional intensity of what's going on.
That would be great. Well, faking it. Well, I guess that's the accusation, is that it's suicide baiting. So either way you slice it, if she's suicide baiting, for emotional reasons or financial reasons, it's very fucked up.
She's about to go back with Keem. They're doing the frenemies concept. I would bet you so much money. He was literally talking about, he's like, I can't get the idea out of my head. Like, as mad as I am at Becky, he was saying this like 5 days ago. He's like, as mad as I am at Becky.
Yeah, recently, yeah.
It's a genius idea. And I don't know. I think he's going to go back.
See. Well, I kind of agree with you. At this point, I wouldn't put it past her, but she is live. Let's
see if Link shows up in the Becky chat. She's going to be playing all angles.
Dude.
Dude, she is still just rolling in the dough. I can't believe how many people are still donating to Becky.
$20.
She's already made like $100.
Thank you so much. I missed you all. I was KMT.
Exactly, Love Bunny. Anyone who's gonna off themselves isn't gonna tell everyone and want all this attention.
Oops. Honestly, but I just realized that I just had to do it. So here I am. So sorry for all the audio issues, but at least I'm here.
Boom, Titus! Not interested in Darius or Becky, but sending support anyway. You are a real one. And feel free to people. I too am getting kind of like over the same things that I've been like following for a while. I'm on the prowl. I'm loving making pet content with Cinnamon, and people are loving that. But definitely want to like look into new, but like still toxic, tangentially related communities. Okay, people, we want out. Okay.
Ryler says Ava hates links. Wonder why? Not at all, Ryler. I know that you struggle IQ wise. You do give all your money to be domed by Grace, and you want to impress her over here talking some shit. But no, not at all. I've been very clear. I don't have any ill will towards links at all.
Yeah, well, that's what they just love speculating that everyone hates everyone because they are people.
It figures that
I would like to make that
very clear. Don't
go all the way.
Zoe did this. Hang on. Let me put.
Okay, wait. So she starts with audio issues. That's what that is.
Thing. Anything?
Oh my gosh. I actually feel bad for her right now. She started with hardcore tech issues.
Oh God. The fuck happened? Oh, my computer sound is messed up. Wow. Well, that's great. That's great. Joseph Pesci, welcome to Zoe Gang. All right. Well, I guess we're just not doing sound today. I guess I'm just not. Let's just static. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That was from TTS? Oh my God, that just scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, she is wearing a wig.
TTS, I can't play the intro. I can't listen to it. Guys, turn your earbuds down before you.
I tried to the other night, BB.
Tiana, thank you for $20 saying she's back. Oh God, is this gonna scare me? Wait a second. Where is it? I'm waiting. I know it's gonna come through, and I don't want to be scared. The sound is so bad. All right. Well, listen. Here's what happens when I try to play the intro or try to play any sound. Listen,
bro, how's she wearing a wig and it still looks raggedy?
So
dude, she's crazy.
Yeah, really.
She's not looking great.
Ryler, no offense, but you give all of your money to Grace anyways, so it's not really a loss.
It's always appreciated. All right, so here's what happened. After KMG, thank you so much for $5. I still remember our date. So after, all right, where do I even begin? Let's start with the horrific betrayal. Let's start with that. I'm the kind of person, the Discord link might be broken for right now. I'll get it updated for tomorrow. We temporarily shut down the Discord while I was gone. Delusional Freaks with $20. Thank you so much for the welcome back. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet, guys. Thank you. And Bobby with $20. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I missed you all. I was KMG. Thank you for another $5. I was so nervous about coming back, honestly, but I just realized that I just had to do it. So here I am. So sorry for all the audio issues, but at least I'm here. It figures that I didn't touch my computer for a week, so I should have known there would be problems. All right, I'll try to do this all at once. I have not seen the movie Hocus Pocus. I would love to. And Rachel, I would love to see your guinea pig. You should tweet me a picture on Twitter. All right, so.
She doesn't give a fuck about the guinea pig.
Yeah, fuck off, bitch.
Where I thought I was going back to the LCU, which wasn't really going back to the LCU. I'll explain that in a minute. And then Mike and everybody over there stabbed me in the back. A lot of people wonder, Becky, why? Why would you ever do such a thing? Doesn't that seem stupid? Can't you see you were walking into a trap? Don't you know what kind of horrible people Keem and Mike are? Either you don't know or you just don't want to see it. But either way, you have a blind spot. Well, here's the thing that I wasn't able to talk about. Maggie, hi, huge ass. Here's the part I wasn't able to talk about that I can now because I couldn't even speak to defend myself because of my fucking NDA.
Hold on. What changed? She said that the NDA would last for years. What changed between now and a week ago?
Well, Keem publicly announced that she has already broken it and she's just lying.
Absolutely, she's lying. Yeah. There's just like
an easy thing to fall back on, and her manipulated audience who's now saying I'm a bully and being up in my shit. Like
she legit thinks her audience is retarded.
Some of them just,
which I guess they are. They honestly are
breaking the NDA to talk about it. So I'm glad I gave things some time. The entire reason I went back is because Keem and I were going to be launching a new show in January, a variant of Frenemies. It would have been absolutely fucking insane because me and Keem genuinely have that connection, that toxic ass dynamic that would have been insane on a show and it would have been real. No scripting necessary. Yeah, right. But I couldn't tell you guys that at the time because NDA. I knew that the success of a show like that would far dwarf anything I could do with the BBU and anything he could do with the LCU. It's always been the missing ingredient. It always should have been me and him. And the second he kicked wings out of that.
Like, she was saying, oh, I wasn't. She was literally a second ago saying, I wasn't going to work with them, guys. I wasn't even going to do it. And they stabbed me in the back. But then goes to say, oh, I was going to work with them. I was going to do this a literal show with Keemstar.
Exactly.
Like, none of it makes any sense.
It's not coherent. There's, this is wild already.
He's an alcoholic, I think.
Have been me on Lolcow Live. Maybe then the LCU wouldn't be dying the death it is now. That said, just to be very clear before I continue, I will never work with him again. I will never go back. And I am so sorry to my viewers who cared about my mental health. And I promised you guys that I would be okay. And I braced you guys for the journey I thought I was taking. Broke Man with 20. Thank you so much. We missed you so much, Becky. So glad to see you. Captain Crunch saying, I love you, Becky. Shady, you haven't heard all of this. Beckstar, I have never mentioned Frenemies before. I couldn't because I was covered under an NDA. So I absolutely have not mentioned this. You have heard Keem mention it. Rachel, I will not be, or Savage. Rachel, I will not be going back to the LCU, no.
Doesn't make sense.
Welcome to Zoe Gang, guys. If you upgrade or if you join at the Zoe Gang or above level, you will have.
And also, it doesn't make any sense.
Not today, then by tomorrow.
Her saying that that the plan this whole time was the Frenemies spinoff, but that wasn't. She said that Keem proposed that, but then Keem is saying that she proposed that.
Yeah,
after the falling out. So dude, none of it's adding up. Either she's just lying or they're working together. They're gonna launch the show. He's running out of ideas. He's running out of things to do. He saw the success that Ethan and Trisha had with it, but that's because Trisha is like legitimately mentally insane.
Yeah,
like legitimately. And there was like a lot of lucky stuff that happened as well, in terms of like her and Moses's relationship.
Yeah.
But it's like there's not anything Keem does that's like similar to what Ethan does. It's never going to be as successful. Probably not even worth it.
Yeah,
We're gonna try.
I mean, did you see they have Copper Cab? At least, I mean, he's very, very,
That
very,
is the
very
one
crazy.
thing that I like.
He's been, I mean, it's entertaining because he is very manic, wild, like very odd dude.
The shtick gets old quick though, and for that to be like a 2-hour stream of him just raging at the chat,
Managed by Roxy too, which is interesting because she said she wasn't going to go back, but she's not getting paid, so I feel like she's just testing the waters to go back though, kind of. I don't know.
It is crazy that like literally from the Frenemies podcast, like they like created an eternal rift in Gila's side of the family from a silly little podcast with this crazy lady. Copper Cap is good. I used to be a huge fan of him. Like I was obsessed with like the Gingers Don't Have Souls thing. That's like the one old school YouTuber that I actually know and remember.
Yeah, that was definitely a win for them to get him on board, because it's at least like what the brand is supposed to be, not Discord randos, but like lolcows from YouTube, like who, I don't know, they just went off the rails. Like, I don't know, it's someone
they did a tremendous job. Cece did an insane job of really kind of locking down the Discord.
I'm banned from the Discord, by the way.
Worked really hard on the subreddit to get everything clean again. I mean, they came after me at every level. So let me get back to the point. Sorry, it's hard with a live stream to stay on topic. So I braced you guys and I said, don't worry, just enjoy the ride. I can't tell you guys everything because NDA, I simply couldn't tell you. But I tried to tell you I'm braced for what's coming. I'm ready. And the way Keem had positioned it to me was that every single move we make between now and January would have been setting up for that show. So I wasn't really going back to the LCU. I mean, I was, so that I was under his control, except I was going to have full creative control of everything I did.
What's up?
Becky ain't paying Roxy and Savage alert.
Some people are concerned about that because Becky said her deposit accidentally went to a dead bank account that was overdrawn by thousands. And so she was bragging, like, but I'm still going to pay them, like, as if that was some noble thing to follow through with paying. And it's like, that's so basic. Like, you absolutely have to. I don't know what she's going to do, though. We will see. It'll be very revealing.
He also, by the way, Keem, you guaranteed me a salary of $5,000 a month minimum until January. So wonder if he still owe me that still. Maybe. I don't know. But by the way, to Keem's credit, he did pay me my final payment today. So as of today, he no longer, as far as I know, he no longer owes me any money. We are completely clean.
Tommy King, thank you for the $4, but you're still in the doghouse.
I have no need to ever speak to him again. Okay, so yes, the Discord should be up for tomorrow, guys. I'll work with Cece on that. Rio Oblivion says, thinking everyone is against you and just purging people who didn't even speak on the situation is dumb, to be honest. If you're speaking about Discord, that's its own whole can of worms. We had a lot of cleaning up to do on the Discord. Mr. McKengus, thank you for the welcome back. So that's what happened with Keem. So I go back over there, and it appears that Keem wanted to have his cake and eat it too. Oh my God, we're almost at 1,000 viewers. Jesus, thank you guys. It appears that Keem wanted to have his cake and eat it too. So once he got me back in his clutches, it was like a game of cat and mouse, and he saw an easy way to backstab me, and he took it. At the expense of everything long-term we had planned, he could not resist trying to take me out, and so he did. He tried. But you know how what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, it certainly plunged me into the most horrific of depression.
What's that?
Back down to 660. I thought she was gonna hit like 1K for a second.
Oh shit!
I'm like, honestly, I don't understand. Like, Candy, I don't understand how people watch this either. Like long, like the extended episodes. I'm like, I can watch the cuts, but like watching like the whole.
Yeah, it's brutal.
She's reading a statement.
Sessions that I've been in a long time. That's why I had to take some time away. Very, very difficult dealing with that level of betrayal from so many people around.
This is the whole thing. She's saying she is experienced a betrayal from people like me and everyone else who just reacted honestly to her fucking us all over. And thank you, Mr. Deadman. Oh, 5 gifted. Thank you. And we've got all the fun emojis, access to my most embarrassing streams now for 5 lucky chatters. But we're currently watching Becky, seeing how she's going to play this, coming back.
Me, because it wasn't just Keem, as you guys know. It was Savage, and it was also Roxy. Vixie, if you are listening, this is a part you will probably want to listen to before you decide to go off and do this interview on Roxy. Because, by the way, she hates you. Just so you know, in case she didn't tell you that. She hates the fact that I put your stream before an overnight stream she had to do one day, and that's why she didn't want to do her stream when she quit that night. Wasn't because her husband...
She's, like, popping off on a chatter. I'm just going to turn my light on.
Saying she hates a chatter?
Yeah, she's just blowing up all of Roxy's contacts and supporters. And Savage is going to be covering this too. Savage said she's done collabing with any of these networks and is going to focus on her solo content, which I think is, she is doing quite well for herself. And
I mean, it's obvious that Becky doesn't have any type of moral compass, that she's willing to play the villain, that she really does not care what people think about her at all, and has no alliances to anybody. And Roxy was the one that was bringing the majority of the content.
Yeah.
Savage is very smart. Savage is probably she actually scares the fuck out of me.
I think she's only goes really hard.
It does seem like a very smart, funny
her. But she's been always like, I've always got the vibe that she's just friendly and chill with people. But if you fuck with her, like, she will kind of go all out. But she's not one to aggress. Like,
I'm just scared of people that are like, that I think are cool.
It's a little intimidating. I know. It's like
intimidated. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that too.
That night wasn't because her husband was sick. He was never sick when she was out with her sisters or overnight at her sister's. She was only ever sick during Queen Supreme or during late night with Savage and Roxy. Anything that they didn't want to do with me. That's when he was sick.
Yeah, she has been.
Also, the man that she said she would never disrespect him again by going back to work for Keemstar. She said, I have a clip of this I could play. She said she would rather chop off her tits than go work for Keemstar again. Well, Roxy, you about to have no breath, girl. Where are them scissors at?
You said things of the same
you were
regard.
Yep.
The whole time. You lied to me
Literally
the entire
the same
time.
thing.
Let me go into the next juicy part. Keem hinted at this on his stream today. He doesn't know anything, but he was smart enough to figure it out. Keem said, oh, it's funny. It's the first. It's payday over here. I wonder who in the BBU is getting paid because I know everybody over here in the LCU is getting paid. Actually, no, Keem, you didn't pay Roxy. You ripped her off from her last month's payment because you got her a computer. So you just called her and told her, hey, I don't feel like paying you. And like the dumbass she is, she was like, okay. But then she came to me begging to be paid early. Well, guess what, Roxy? I talked to my lawyer. You're not getting paid. And it's because of your own decisions all the way up until yesterday.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, she just said,
like kids right now again, dude.
She just said she's not
oh
gonna
my
pay
god.
she's not going to pay Roxy, and she's saying that it's cool with her lawyer because of Roxy's actions have disqualified her as an employee or like forfeited some amount of money.
I doesn't mean to you that's illegal. Just because you fire an employee, you still have to pay them for every hour that they worked.
Who was on Lolcow Live yesterday but Roxy?
I feel like she knows that she can get mad money from like a lawsuit drama thing. I think she knows. I think that she's purposefully like baiting to get into some kind of like legal drama. People get crazy donations. It's a whole thing that you can play up for views. There's going to be a ton of people watching. This is what people in the true drama community do.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, which is like crazy, but like I get it because it's like people are always wanting what's authentic and real, and some kind of legal documentation makes them think like, oh shit, you know, like things are really going down.
Legal defense fund.
Yup. Darius has one too. I wonder how it's he has a GoFundMe up. I didn't check on it though. I couldn't find the link.
Under false pretenses because she lied about her relationship with Keemstar. Who lied to me the entire time she was here? Roxy. Do you know what that's called, Roxy? It's called fraud, bitch. It's called fraud. And you know what? I don't pay people who try to defraud me. Savage, that goes for you too. You're not even due for another month, but you were stupid enough to be laughing after I got off that stream that day after the betrayal. You were.
I wonder if they agreed upon this.
Mike laughing at.
I wonder if they agreed because this is so insane to be saying.
I think Becky, I believe she is crazy, but you know, I've been wrong about what's scripted or not, so I don't even know what to speculate. But to me, I know someone who's very similar to this. Like for me, it brings like BPD, it's giving cluster B. I've seen they get very delusional into like this very fantastical, you know, world, and they believe it and are kind of in. I don't know. It could be either way though, but I don't think Savage. I could say maybe Roxy at this point, but Savage does seem to genuinely want to be out. But well, you know, we'll have to just see what time it is.
Roxy's reaction to this is because I mean, even for like Becky being manic or whatever, like this is such a dangerous game. Like you're literally just setting yourself up for a lawsuit. Unless she's saying this for content now to stir the pot and get people talking about it. And then she's gonna pay Roxy after Roxy like threatens to sue or whatever. She's like, okay, sorry, I'll pay you right now.
Interesting.
Me because you had colluded with them. You told me you had no business relationship with them. Fraud, bitch. Fraud. FRAUD. You picked the wrong fucking one. You know who is getting paid, though? You know who is getting paid? Everybody else. Thick Gemini, he got a bonus. Vixie, I'm not crazy about her actions. Like,
oh, yeah. Thick Gemini, right after all this shit happened, I don't know if you saw, but Becky instantly sent $500 to Thick Gemini. And Thick Gemini's been totally sweeping, banning anyone that's critical, won't say anything negative or even, you know, remotely in the zone of negative about Becky right now. I don't know what to make of all that, but I found that to be. But and then Becky apparently asked for the money back, and Gemini went to LCU. So I don't know, dude. Well, I have a friend who's quite smart,
but she's still getting paid.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Enter into a contract with me on a fraudulent basis. But those two who defrauded me from the beginning, I always wondered, mad scientist with $20, you're back. Yes, thank you. Yeah. I always wondered, I thought it was an awful big fucking coincidence that out of nowhere, Roxy decided to quit the same day I did. That was out of nowhere. She didn't tell anybody she was going to do that.
She didn't have solidarity with you, bitch.
Remember, everything is about Keem, so he's going to pay Roxy to tell everyone tomorrow that because that's all this script is nothing new here.
We'll see. There's a lot of, I mean, from my time in the universe, there are just like crazy people who are in and out. Glammy lost her children and lost her job. She begged and groveled.
Yeah. But Glammy gives crazy. I think that this is all an act. I think it's all a script. I don't think that Becky is on the same level of like Glammy I can see being crazy, but like it's like these people are more, you can kind of tell like who's more dysfunctional and like genuinely mentally ill versus who's playing it up for a character.
So do you think that when Becky signs off, she's like normal and doesn't
too consistent, dude, to have like real fucking mental, like I don't know.
She left YouTube for like 8 years. And she was not streaming at all this week. So for me, I don't know.
Lately, like when she restarted, like she's been very consistent since then, like, which doesn't super give me the vibe of like, you know, having some kind of real condition that's as debilitating as her acting this crazy.
I think she's like almost fourth level in that way. Like, I don't know, but I
don't know.
I don't know. I've been wrong a few times about this bitch.
He was present with me for about one week until he got into her ear about things. Oh, and Roxy, who's been bitching that I haven't paid her this entire time, even though I offered to cash her out early if she ever got cold feet. But meanwhile, she's talking shit about me and then expecting me to do her a favor. It is very wrong, you know, Matt. It's very wrong what they did to me. And that's why lawsuits exist and the courts exist.
You don't have the
money. Courts can deal with them. And Savage, if she wants to show up outside my house, the police can deal with her.
No one is showing up.
You wanted to fuck around and find out? Roxy, why are you working for Keem? It's funny. It's funny that of all the people here, I was the only one who was actually fucking honest. I got dogpiled as if I lied to everybody. I'm the only one who was fucking honest. The second that Keem reached out to me, I talked to Roxy, I talked to Savage.
You weren't honest.
With it. Completely.
Yeah, you weren't honest. She was saying, "Oh, it's just gonna be a one-day thing. You didn't even ask me. This isn't permanent, whatever." You were planning for it to be permanent, lady.
Yep.
Absolutely.
She lied every step of the way, dude. It's like, and if she doesn't pay them, that is so fucked.
She wanted it to be permanent. She got literally like suicidal when she found out that it was just gonna be a one-day thing.
Yeah. I mean, and she was telling everyone that she fucked over, putting it on them. Like, I'm suicidal because of you, the people I literally just fucked over. And I've had a friend who like would do that kind of shit to me all the time, act so over the top embarrassing, like in public, get into like some weird theatrics, like, and so, and all that is just so blended together on YouTube, you know, like, I don't know.
I mean, it makes for great content.
I mean, it's interesting to me to just try to, I guess, untangle what's real, what's not, because a lot of really shady things are really happening, you know, and going unnoticed. Even though I did see Lol Cow Live was totally roasted epically by Kino Casino. That was too good, dude. Oh, all right.
In transparency, not much to ask for. Chavea says, she said she's suing you if you don't pay her. Okay, go ahead and sue me, Roxy.
Thanks.
Go ahead and sue me. And I will counterclaim for fraud. I already talked to my lawyer about it. I'm feeling pretty damn good about my decision. Jesus E gave $5 to say, Becky, we love you and know the truth now after these past days. Scumstar will fail and he knows it. He's flopping like a fish. Karma is a bitch. You know, the sad thing, honestly, the sad thing is that I actually love paying people. I'm actually fucking pissed that I don't get to pay them. Because one of the best parts of doing this is I was creating jobs for people and getting them paid to do their passions. There's nothing in the world that gives me more pleasure than cutting that check. For real. But not when you misrepresent your relationship with your former employer. Fraud, 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 fraud. Keem, Roxy, there's a reason why Keem was so much more mad at you than at me. Was he on your side through the whole thing? For how long? How long were you talking to him before you told me? Because you never told me shit until I went and told you. You even said on one of your live streams, I have the clip. You even said, oh, well, then they got in my ear and I realized Becky was probably manipulating me. So I stopped trying. No, I was never manipulating you. I was trying for you.
Seems like a
How
bluff
are your
to me.
streams doing without me, Roxy? How are they doing? Everyone says Roxy was the moneymaker. How'd you do, Roxy? Are you having fun at Six Flags streaming to 20 people? Guess what?
Not even true.
Every teenage idiot at Six Flags has a smartphone with them and can
Hold
do
on.
what you're doing.
How many
That's
viewers
not
did
where the
Roxy?
money is.
All right, let's see.
What is Roxy?
48 right now. Oh, wait, what's up?
Roxy
is decent. She's definitely exaggerating, and it's like Becky like doesn't.
Dude, I mean, it's like not everyone has the same boost of being on like the main show. At least she's willing to get out and do something though. Like I hate when people shit on other people that haven't had the same exposure, that are just trying to do their thing. What did Roxy really do to you? Like I'm like, am I missing something? Like, why are you shitting on her to this extent?
It's all about deflecting and trying to get the hate off of her and put it on someone else to be the scapegoat, you know. And
it's like she's doing her own thing. She's not even talking about Becky.
Yeah.
So Becky is the one that's like still talking about their old dated drama. And Roxy is moving on. She's like, she's at Six Flags, doing whatever, so doing positive shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Joseph Pesci with $2. Welcome back. Joe, actually, I have great news for you. I know I've asked you to come on and then I've had to reschedule things before. Here's what things. Oh, JD, I'm not lying. I'm not lying at all. You want to see the screen?
Dude, Mr. Man, she said she's not going to pay Roxy or Savage because they defrauded her by lying. A lot of projection going on, basically. But thank you for the $1.99. Cinnamon's in his cage in the other room. I don't want him in this room because I'm smoking in this room. I don't want him near that. I'm going to try to do less of that.
In shots of Savage where she was laughing behind my back with Mike and Keem, except not even behind my back. She did it right to my face, proving that she was colluding with them. That dumbass decided to not only fuck around and find out, but to do it in the most stupid public way possible. And she decided to threaten me. Oh, I'll make note of that. Let's see how far that gets her in court. Kiana Wright, welcome to Zoe Gang. Oh, I will eat every single person up for dinner.
We know that you'll eat. We know that you'll eat.
Is Gamers Asylum because she has decided to get in his ear. And Gamers Asylum, you've been fake as fuck with me too, saying you don't want to hurt me, you don't do anything to hurt me, but then you donate $100 to Keem.
Oh, yeah, no, Gamers Asylum is chill, and he was spending another person sending hundreds of dollars to her. She's shitting on a chatter and donator for donating to Lol Cow Live, the company she's might still work for. It's so confusing. It's so fucked. And she's just throwing, this is what she's been doing, is throwing chatters in the audience under the bus. Kind of like how the Thorpes do, where they're like,
well, you know who else does that? Who gets mad when like they're somebody who pays them goes and pays like donates to somebody else is you know Ash Trevino?
I don't think so.
No! Oh fuck.
Fill me in. Wait, who's Ash? I don't know.
She was like hugely viral like 6 months ago. She's like this like TikTok live streamer who like dates like prison guys and just like is a shitty mom and is like looks like a literal ogre and hangs out with like 18-year-olds and she's like Xena, but like she's in her 30s though, and she's like thinking that she actually has a real chance with these guys, but like
that's so sad.
She has no redeeming like I don't know. It's like it's kind of sad, but then also you don't feel bad for her because she's a really like shit mom. Like she doesn't have mattresses for her kids, even like after making all this money, she's like buying designer bags instead of like getting them, you know, basic necessities. And yeah, she would like one of her most viral moments. Like people were making video essays, getting like 500,000, a million views, just talking about this situation of when she was streaming. Like there was this other chick named Heffa, and one of Ash Trevino's main donators went over to Heffa and like donated to her, and she's like, and had like a freak out about it. And everyone made fun of her.
Did that on King and told him to never come back, and he still pulled that shit.
But you can't pick and choose with they donate. They're doing it for the content mostly. Like it's like you can't expect like it's like what someone's sending you money and you're gonna like start giving them demands, and they're the one that's paying you. It's not the other way around.
Francis is in chat, and I was just saying we moved on from the Darius segment, but if you want to watch this weirdo Becky shit, you're more than welcome to come on. And I know Ava has to leave.
Yeah, I have to go in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so but I'll put the link out. Sure, yeah, fine. If you want to come up, if you have any tea to drop, we'd love to hear it. And you know, the Becky thing's gonna be going on for a while, so we could always jump around. Really, you know,
I was trying to watch like the part where they play the squeeze phone call and Darius reacts to it or whatever, but I don't know. He didn't really give much of a reaction to it from the little bit that I saw.
Yeah. I have that. It's like somewhere in the docket.
It is fruity candy. I'm scared of the Chinese having my data, even though they definitely already have it.
Star to get his attention, saying I fucked over iVixie by bullying her on a
Absolutely, she did fuck over iVixie, and guess who's going to be on Celebrity Sunday? iVixie will be joining me for an interview to talk about it all. So shout out to them, and shout out to Gamers Asylum for helping to set that up. And that's probably why Becky's freaking out, is because you know working with people that she doesn't like.
What's the lore with that chick?
So she's a VTuber that Becky hired. Honestly, not a bad business move. That's one of the fastest growing industries, actually. Like I was looking up algorithmic trends, and VTubers are very popular. It makes sense to have one like in the mix. I could totally see that. But so this streamer, like after Becky got exposed or whatever, she did a stream just talking about it, and people were upset in her chat. Becky came in and freaked out, said that she should have considered her first report, streaming, like basically was trying to bully her into like not commenting or streaming until Becky feels like she's ready to take on the issue or whatever. And then she fired and I believe banned iVixie from the Discord as well. So they are. It's just like the worst way you could handle a situation. There was a path back if she just said like sorry and took accountability, came 100% honest to reality and made a commitment to stay there, but it's looking the opposite.
Excuse me? On what fucking planet?
The audacity.
I helped her out. You know how much she made? She made almost $800 in 3 shows being here. That's what I did for her, and she couldn't have the respect for
Not
me.
that much.
When I asked her to.
The way that she, I mean, that is a lot of money. That is a lot, but like, the way that she said it, where she was like, "Do you know how much she made?"
I know.
I thought it was
$100 paycheck, like, and that's
like a real paycheck number. Like that's like a part-time working at McDonald's paycheck number.
Yeah, and then you take the YouTube cut, like we're talking more like probably in the 500 zone taxes.
Like 30 hours a week at McDonald's.
Yeah, so maybe not.
That she shouldn't be a part of. Sounds pretty reasonable to me. KMG with $2. Did you see how bad I pissed off Tina last night? No, I didn't. And Sir Joseph Pesci, thank you for the $2. Well, now that Keem has come in like a wrecking ball, who, by the way, paid me $2,500. I did get that money. Even though he tried to blackmail me out of my last paycheck for it, I got my last paycheck too. Shitsville, welcome to Zoe Gang. Does this sound work? The soundboard works. It's just the computer that sounds like shit.
Yeah, her audio is a little
deplorable chicken hen. You can't possibly think we're all deaf and blind. You will pay them like it or not. No, I already told you exactly what happened, and I'm ready to present my case in court. So yeah, they'll get.
You already have the OPC interview. I thought you already did that.
Yeah. Wait, is OPC? What do you?
There are no questions to ask you.
Rock them like. I don't know what he's doing, but it wasn't really even an interview. Like he just came on and said he didn't want to talk about them, while I was reacting to them and talking about them. So it's like, okay, dude, I get it. You definitely want to totally not talk about them. Totally.
It's that fucking simple. You think I want to have to bother myself with fucking court? I'm trying to run a business. But if that's what I have to do, that's what I'll do. Because I'm sorry, I'm not going to be the one who gets defrauded. Because that's exactly
Nick,
what they
I
both
didn't
did to me.
interview OPC. Like a year ago.
Oh my God. Wow, I happened to look up right for that. Mary. Thank you with the two. Don't start with the crying. Don't start. Thank you.
Mary is the like singular biggest donor, hundreds of dollars times in one episode. And she also came to my comments on my channel and left like a long thing about how like I'm a huge bully for, you know, being upset by Becky lying and scamming everyone. But Mary's on board. She's
How dare you ever express any disappointment or anything that is not just pure glaze?
Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, it's like literally that.
Candy, yeah, it's pretty. There's definitely like a very amped up persona, for sure.
People I was worried about losing most was you. I'm so glad that you were able to.
No
see
shit. You were worried about losing your biggest donor, Becky. And when she puts on the water, I can't with
all
it.
of this. I'm so glad that some of you were able to see through all of this. Truly, because I've always cared about the viewers, and that's a big part of how Keem lured me back to the LCU, right? What was the first thing I did when I went over there? Is I apologized to the viewers and tried to make amends. Dark Dragon King with $5. Thank you, BBU for life. What Keem did was he basically paid me $2,500 to humiliate me. That's how it looks from his perspective. He wanted to take me out because I created a competing business. That's not how it works, Keem. He thinks I betrayed him because I created a competing business. No, it's just called capitalism. I didn't use any trade secrets or anything I didn't already know to do what I've done. But you literally, I begged Keem on the phone. I called him before this deal crying. I cried. And
okay, can I be a bitch?
I was like,
can I just be like a hating
mean
bitch for a second? In a very unsubstantial way. Why? I don't understand women that put on lipstick and just nothing else. Like nothing else, not even a coat of mascara, but then like bright coral lipstick.
I think it's like quick, like she's thinking it's a very quick way to look more polished, but it's since a lipstick, it just doesn't, the color doesn't work with like no other makeup because it's not like a natural color. It's very like pink. So yeah, it's not her best visual.
It's like wearing like a fancy dress and then not doing your hair or makeup and like going out. It's you can't just, you have to put a little more effort in. I don't know.
Well, yeah, and it's a visual medium, and this is her big return, so it is kind of like, what the heck were you doing all day? You know, it's like,
why does it need to be quick? She has no job. Exactly.
It's literally 8 p.m.
What
but like,
are you doing?
I also get it. I've been like in deep depressions before, where I'm like non-functioning in a basic way, so you know, I can get it maybe from that angle, but who knows what's going on behind the scenes.
Even when I'm depressed and like going out to like do drugs, I do my makeup.
True. I've always been very into like my makeup as well. I had like
if I was that depressed, I wouldn't go and stream. Like obviously she's bringing the energy. Like she's.
Keem, please do not fuck me over with this. Everybody is trusting me. I'm just trying to do what's best for everybody. Please do not just fuck me over because my mental health can't handle it. So what did he do? He saw the opportunity to strike and he fucked me over. Oh, well, Kev, I won't be falling for his trick again.
Maybe she's doing that on purpose to
the
look
20
more,
pounds.
like mentally wounded or something. Or like, oh yeah, like guys, I'm struggling.
Oh, very well could be.
My makeup.
Very well could be.
He's been texting me. I won't return his calls. There's nothing left to talk about. He wants to be a part of the competing business. That's exactly right. And the
Yeah,
thing
it
was,
is
he would
really
never
up.
do frenemies with me unless he knew that he could control me. Which
I'd
is
still
why
fuck if she
I
lost like
considered the
50
deal
pounds
that he
for sure.
made. And the only reason, because he must feel that he's in control. This is why, sorry to be crass, but I always said we just needed to hate fuck. I can't even stand the thought of that now. But because in the bedroom is the only way a man like that would ever have control over me. Because outside of it, Keem, honey, you can't compete. And you will never take me down. I don't care how hard you try. It's not gonna happen.
Wait, hold
And
on.
if you ever want to try something,
Hold on. My stepmom just sent me an Instagram reel by stand.with.israel.
Oh no.
I was sending my boomer Republican parents like videos of starving Gazan children that had like their limbs blown off and shit. And she was like, well, I won't even get into that. I know it's controversial.
That's so weird when it's like you're showing something.
But honestly, it's
like,
not
but look at
controversial. It's like she's like, oh well, they took hostages on October. I'm like, okay, taking 50 hostages, that's bad. That's a war crime, for sure. But like,
I saw some of the hostages.
You're gonna match it. You're gonna match it with like 10 war crimes in return and like a forced like ethnic cleansing and starvation.
Exactly.
Like mass hunger, like where there's like skinny babies that look like they're from Auschwitz. I'm like, dude, that's inexcusable. Like on both sides, it's inexcusable. Like,
but one side has way more weapons and the support of the United States and many other military superpowers. So it's like, it's absolutely disproportionate and it's horrifying. Just the loss of human life in general.
It's so sad. I was just like crying in my fucking bed, dude, earlier, like watching that shit.
Life can, in a split second, just be a night. Like, there's so many horrific conditions you could be living under, and I try to think about those things to be like grateful of so much luxury and safety that I have, and to just not have been born in another part of the world where.
I mean, even Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, all of these like right wing people are even being like, bro, this is not okay. I don't know. Just feels like wrong on a deep level.
Yeah. Shout out Titus
right now
for the $20. Listening to Becky is like listening to Charlie Brown, Teacher for Me. Just sounds that mean nothing. I mean, if she keeps lying at this rate, the words will no longer be associated with anything meaningful. And that's why telling the truth matters. Your words matter. It really matters. And you only know how much it matters when you lose it. And as with my past and addiction, there's so much lying that I lost so much trust for a while. And it's a horrible place to be when people don't trust you on a basic level. It's so important. So I take that so seriously now. Like I don't see how other people don't see how they're just wasting their reputation, their word. It's just, I don't know. It seems very short-term results.
Like frenemies with me. I'm not doing it under any of your enterprises. You can come and approach me with the respect I deserve. William Gilger gave $20 to say, I think you need to take accountability instead of heavily filtering your comments and pandering to all your delusional followers. Oh, I've taken accountability. What have I not taken?
No. She, with her words, said, I've done nothing wrong. I was fully transparent. I didn't lie. I was betrayed. Like, there is not even an iota of accountability that I've seen whatsoever. But a lot of gaslighting her own audience.
I took accountability for being such a trusting person that I actually let people like Roxy and Savage in, because I actually thought that maybe if we removed them from the toxic environment, they wouldn't be radioactive anymore. That wasn't true. Vixie, I don't want to say a bunch of negative stuff about her, but she certainly didn't have my back through any of this. She turned on me like this.
No, she did.
Opportunity.
Yeah, the same theme with all of it is just no self-reflection at all.
She put all of her employees and hosts in a horrible position to have to navigate that, and then to say that they're betraying her. just by acknowledging, like, yeah, this doesn't look good. But Vixie was so gentle and just being like, you know, guys, like, I really do want to be a support for Becky. Like, I'm really confused as to what's going on, you know. But just having, like, anything that wasn't blind support, she's fired, banned, and now slandered publicly by, you know, her former boss. Like, it's, wow.
She just does everything for everybody who doesn't pay her. She's going to do an interview with Roxy tomorrow. She'll work with everyone who doesn't pay her. But the one who pays her and asks her to not conduct a certain stream or to end a stream early, I get called out for that. No, I was your employer.
Oh my God.
I was your employer and you were part of my
You were an
network.
independent contractor. You're not.
You went against everything that you stood for.
So wild.
So,
it's like Thorpe level
like
delusional.
people that
No.
really wanted to like you, people that really like were here to support you. It's like, okay,
Tell me
down
that you were in that
these
chat,
people
like,
that trust you.
I threw my support behind 100% support with buying gifting memberships, and like, you know, man, a lot of my audience were there in the chat. Like, so I just, it's wild how poorly she's
And
handling
I was
this.
not going to have that content on my network. You significantly
network. It's on
damaged
her
my
own
network
channel,
with
bitch.
that stream that day.
It's
The
on her
least you
own
could have
fucking
done
channel.
when I asked you to take it down was to do so immediately. Thick Gemini with $5. Welcome back, Queen. I've tried to hold it down the best I could. Turns out this snake was the most loyal one in CC too. Thick Gemini really did hold down the fort while I was gone. His channel is doing tremendously. He's doing better than Roxy is. He's taken off. He's somebody who everybody warned me, snake, snake, snake. But so far, he's been the most loyal one. Behind the scenes, he was always loyal to me, always. He likes to cause trouble, but that's why we have like an apprenticeship. I let him make his mistakes and we all learn. He also comes up with amazing ideas, you know? Yes, the subreddit will be back, Maggie May.
I really like Becky too, and I'm very frustrated that she lied and betrayed and scammed. She asked me if I was interested in being a host for her network. I am so glad I fucking didn't. Otherwise, I would have been fucked too. So I feel like I absolutely am entitled to speak on this publicly. She's continuing to lie and manipulate people. It's fucked. I put my support behind it. Now I am publicly withdrawing it and calling out what I see as blatant manipulation, lying, and zero accountability. So, but I'm very disappointed, and I know that Becky likes me, and it sucks. But I'm going with truth, baby. I'm not gonna just sweep for someone because they like me or whatever.
Yeah,
you know, it sucks. I wish that this didn't go out like this, and there's always a path back. I want her to do well for herself, but man, yeah, I'm super disappointed, and I'm gonna vocalize that, and I think that's quite fair. But
I'm not sure when, hopefully by tomorrow. I think they just kind of got control of it again. Bitcoin is skyrocketing. It's true. Rio Oblivion says, reach out where? So the gates were temporarily closed, Rio, because so much happened that I had to just put pause on everything, because I'm sorry, but I wasn't gonna sewer slide over some internet drama. So everything had to be shut down. Now everything will be reopened. So any place you guys want to talk about this stuff, you'll be able to. However, if you want to talk shit about me, it's probably best to go to Roxy or Savage's channel rather than mine. Beckstar, no.
Provides no path for king. You actually don't know that. I literally said that he has like a 30-day probationary period. I'm not gonna say I'm banning people because obviously I struggle to stay mad even at the most ridiculous shit. So like I'm aware of that. Like, and just for now, I think he needs I don't know. It was fucked. It was fucked. And I didn't realize that he had said it on stream, on the stream that I was on. I thought he typed it in chat. So, but I was also somewhat intoxicated that stream, so I wasn't, I don't know, maybe following the whole.
Comments aren't being deleted. I'm looking right at it. I literally have my eyes glued to the chat the entire time. I'm seeing not even one comment being removed every few screens.
Alexander said, if you saw Becky come into the LCU, I don't know how you couldn't see her for what she is, LOL. She's an easy read. I mean, at this point, it makes me look back on the things I defended, and I thought people were just being misogynistic towards her, and it makes people who defended her look like fools that she's just gone this route. So it's
well, the thing is when she came into the LCU, I thought she was playing an obvious character of like she's playing the villain that's not actually who she is. You know what I mean? Because it is also it's a scripted bullshit. But then, you know, you see her act outside of it. But even technically, still, she could still be in it. So I don't know.
Yeah,
she
it's
could
very
technically be playing the character, but I'm starting to doubt it. The way that she's just so okay with even playing the character, like just being okay.
It's like that's her. I would never
screwing over like you people that were, you know, helping you out when you were on your own.
Yeah. Also, shout out Rudy Delish. Thank you. She called in last Sunday, and we'd love to be back this Sunday. She said, "No one believes the long list of men that have claimed Becky has always been this terrible person." True, there have been people who have been from her personal life who have said that she's a nightmare. You know, and like with the RTU situation, he obviously hates her. But yeah, there's some reasons to think that perhaps
I know
she
there's
is
multiple men. Multiple is crazy.
Yeah, well, there's RTU, and then there's this guy Rich who is also in the LCU universe who she accused of sexual assault. He accused him of drugging and like raping her. And then people came to the conclusion that she was not being honest about that, and I didn't even know what to even think about that because I don't know. Like, I was inclined to believe Becky more so because I knew her, but it does make me think. Bring Delish up right out. Might just be inferior, but that's
you should, because I gotta go.
Freaking,
I'm so annoyed. I agreed to go into work, dude, and I was like, "Well, do you still need me?" And they said, "Oh, I'm gonna send someone else home." So yeah, still coming. I'm like, someone else is already there, and so now you're just keep them there. Now I have to come in, and I'm working in the morning too.
Dude, I hate clopening. I have to do that sometimes.
Yep, clopening. Yep, that's it. But then
especially in
like,
restaurants, they're so
complain
late.
about it. But if you complain about it, like the management, they'll just be like, "Well, you don't even know. I only got 2 hours of sleep, and I'm still here." So, you know,
dude, I hate management that like brags about how deranged they are. Like,
well, I'm like, I get it. Like, your struggle is bigger, but like that doesn't mean it still doesn't suck.
Yes, like, okay, your struggle's bigger. Like, yay. Anyway,
Okay.
thank you for joining me to review the Darius shit show, the Becky shit show. I'm gonna stay on for probably like another hour watching stuff. So I dropped the link if anyone else wants to come up. And I hope you make a lot of money and have a beautiful shift.
Oh, I won't.
It's fine.
You know, I'm a slave to the man, baby.
And then there was one. What's up, chat? So I obviously want to continue watching this. I dropped the link if anyone's interested, but also no pressure. I'm happy to also watch this solo. So also, hello, people. Look at the background. Let me remove my. Playing around with the StreamYard when I was uploading. Let's do a replay of my video. I'm very proud of it. If you didn't see it, I did play this earlier. So I was, even though I've been kind of bedridden, I don't want to be like super TMI, but like my period's usually not that bad, but once in a blue moon, it's quite debilitating. And I'm glad that I was able to get out of work and I've been hanging out at home doing a lot of editing. I've made like 30 shorts, and some of them have been getting like weirdly taken down. I have some new false flaggers, some new haters on the block. I don't know if you saw, I was having a little back and forth with one of them who was making false accounts, very Triggerman Buttercup coded, but they and they were threatening to call the police on me because of someone who I demodded and banned like going on like 6 months ago. Free. No. He needs let me show you if you guys want to know why King is locked up. We could all watch this together and come back to the Becky shit show. Because I'm sure she'll be going for a while, and I know it's a lot to take in. W's in the chat if you think I'm acting weird tonight, like what Mystery Man said. I'm trying to just, act normal, adjacent, but true to me. Puppies, yes. You can upload videos as your background. And when I was watching Kino Casino, which is another clip that I want to review at some point, like, I was just very impressed with how they do their show. And it's a format that I can see, like, me wanting to, like, pick up and, like, not necessarily copy, but be inspired by how tight they run their ship there, And they were roasting the fuck out of Lockout Live for how little effort they put in. Like, Keemstar is like looking for like time. He doesn't even write down like timestamps and shit, making Celebrity Sunday look like like the most well-run professional show in the world. Don't peer pressure. You can call in, Lalo, if you need a boost of people reacting to you. What was I just going up? Oh yeah, King's Betrayal. Okay. Oh shit. Wait, Savage is live. That might be taking priority. I'm gonna get a membership. Whatever. Sorry, guys. Oh, good. I'm not showing you the page. I'm not sure. That's actually good. Yay. I almost showed my.
Everybody from Stroll Avenue.
Ruby's Basic became a member.
All y'all motherfuckers to come in here right now. All the pirates, Troll Avenue.
Shall lead you.
Troll Avenue, boy.
The duck shall lead you.
We are calling in all the reinforcements. Welcome to the main deck, Ruby. Thank you.
Release the Krakens, bitch.
Release the Kraken.
Super chatted $10.
Thank you for the 10 bomb, Clyde Hatmaker. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yeah, I got 50s, 10 and up, because this Razorback hog is trying to fucking scam me. Mm-hmm. Scam who? Me? Oh, no. This is not we.
She froze for you?
Who?
She froze.
Oh, hold on.
All right.
How about now?
There's you. All right.
Y'all hear me now? You hear me now? We might have some.
We need some guys. I just want to show a little support for Savage, but I don't want to do a panel like reacting to like panel stuff so much. But that's probably what I'll be watching after. Even though actually, I am going to be sending the audience to Foreman after, and you can watch Foreman and Mystery Man duke it out. They have a blossoming new beef. It's been escalating. It's getting very spicy. All right. I put it in my little playlist of tricks. Here we go. Oh, I want to watch the log. It's just so fucking funny. Oh, I want to watch this first, then we'll watch
about
it.
missing the goal, seething about Keno Casino, seething about
funny
giveaways from 15 fucking years ago. Pretty much anything, like pulling out his fucking pubes with
also, I
wires
forgot
would be
to
a better
say,
use of his.
today, the thumbnail for Lolcow Live was like Mr. Beast collab. And you'd think that Mr. Beast would be collabing or calling in or literally fucking anything. But when Keem was drunk, he like texted him about some collab, and Mr. Beast made a video calling it Local Cow Live. Like he couldn't even say the name correctly because Keem was so drunk. And it was a total clickbait thing, just like the DSP thing. So I thought that was interesting in a fucked up, weirdo kind of way. Oops.
About Lol Cow Live. And what's sad is you put on a Phil clip, right? It's pretty fucking easy to felt Phil. It's like an automatic W. Your free W, sir. Here it is, sire. The lowest hanging fruit in all the world, in all the land. This middle-aged vice principal energy, no fun allowed, boring, begging bum. Not only did Lol Cow Live lose to a pre-recorded Phil clip, but they admitted defeat. Yeah, and waved the white flag and awarded Sir Philip a win. This is, I'm not gonna lie, the most pathetic fucking display of anything I've ever seen in my life.
Like literally,
I wish other people like calling out how fucking
Baby
it was so
bad.
He's even lower than
somebody
RTU.
Somebody goes, they clickbaited and delivered nothing. They delivered less than nothing.
Yeah.
They delivered less than nothing. I don't even know how that's possible.
Negative content.
Negative content, negative aura, negative riz, endless fucking losing.
It's ruined content that already exists because of what they did.
The show starts off with Boogie talking about how he has a yeast infection in his.
Let's first explain.
That was the best content.
How this all started.
Okay.
So we see a tweet from Keem, or I text you while I'm at the gym. Hey, I'm getting DMs from people saying that DSP was actually struck down during the week off and Keem was helping him and that's why he was gone. And then you were like, bullshit. Immediately, he's like, bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is what I'm hearing. And then you can go from what you saw on your angle, on your side.
Well, so then Phil starts fucking seething about it.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, is this true? Like Phil's acting all rattled and shit, and he's like calling it. He's like, this is fake and da 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 da. And then, you know, Phil goes, look, I see there's a question mark in the title. And obviously this means that they don't have anything and they're just going to be speculating. Oh, what would it mean for Phil if he got a strike on his channel? And what would it have been for? And, you know, they fire up the show. It's 10 minutes of just utter fucking non-10. Like Boogie's yeast infection on his penis. Boogie doesn't take showers. More news at 11.
You know.
Then they bring on this fucking guy who's like the ugly fucking poor man's version of Warski in a wife beater fucking CD-ROM. I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. Like the ugliest, most disgusting, low-rent fucking bum in the world. Which it's like, you know what? I may not have got that impression of it. It's the first time I've seen him, but Keemstar and Boogie made sure to devalue him in the audience's mind and make fun of him for how he looked and said that he was like a bum. And it's like, have you upgraded your equipment? And then he's like forced to be like, I'm in between pay cycles or whatever. It's like, okay, so we're just cannibalizing. No wonder you can't keep fucking hosts on this show because the content of each show is just cannibalizing whoever is on it. It's like brilliant way to build a brand in a show. I have no idea why.
Oh, wait, this is also
viewership and money.
Notice they have a video background. Look who has a video background. But look, that's called inspiration, but not copying. I didn't get like a glitter or something that was similar. I put my own spin on it with a little puppy video. to counteract all the harsh cluster B action that we cover here on this little channel.
He is down month after month.
Well, wait, but it's not so little because we did just hit 11K quite recently, almost at 11.1. Yes, 111. That's a lot. It's a lot of people. A lot of people loving it.
Guys, we're on our fucking like 5th replacement for wings. They're all fucking terrible.
Well, if it doesn't go up.
This guy will probably be gone by next week because it's all just like some power trip by Keemstar that he brings in randoms and fucking humiliates them and never lets them get over. It's fucking
Read them
sad.
the rights.
Then they finally get into the fucking DSP shit and they play the clip of DSP saying these guys don't have anything and it's just going to be speculation. And you know what they say? DSP's right.
Yes.
We have nothing.
So brutal.
Like our
Are you
texts
fucking?
were me just
Are
going
you?
dot.
That's
I'm going
actually what they did. And then they like proceeded to glaze Phil and say what a king he is and how he outsmarted them and he's better than them. And I'm like, so Keemstar is actually just taking L's to Phil on purpose now, like a boxer taking a dive, in the hopes that Dark Side Phil is going to bestow a crumb of clout upon him. The idea that Phil, it's not even to get Phil on the show anymore. It's just to get Phil to talk about that.
Yes.
This is insane.
We
like,
baited him.
This is crazy. It's actually crazy.
What?
I did not see you. I didn't see you back there.
Totally.
What's
We're
up,
already pissed.
skinny? Look at you.
So
finally
true.
losing the weight. Can we do a full body compared to
No, we're doing that for donos. Well, compared to who?
Okay.
You?
All right,
What?
for
That's
donos,
crazy.
but I just want to see if you're still looking, because that was a low point. Would you agree?
No, that was 20 pounds ago. Yeah, no, the scooter gif was really that kind of crisis point. So
Yeah, that was like your rock bottom, you think?
yeah, like an addiction. Yeah, it's AA for fat people. Yeah, I know exactly.
So
Now,
what's your secret?
my secret. What do you mean? What?
Are you eating? Are you puking? Are you working out? Are you
Oh, you think I have an
sad? Are you
erectile, or what do you
happy?
call it? Eating disorder? No, of course not.
Oh, whoa! Did you want
No,
to
it's 'cause
tell
it's
me
ED.
something? Did
No,
you want
no.
to tell me something?
Didn't
Are
you say Ben
sure?
has an erectile dysfunction?
Well, the fact that he sends out flaccid dick pics, but they made up a rumor that I said he has erectile dysfunction because when I sat on his and Grace's laps, they weren't like shooting out female ejaculate and popping up boners at me, which is totally fake news.
Okay, maybe. He probably does have a problem like that, but age does induce that. How tall am I? 5'8". Very tall. Okay, now different questions. I tune into the Foreman streams for like 30 seconds at a time to see what's in the chat. And I'll say that, or no, not even that, but the Dalmatian streams also. And he apparently is very obsessed. I saw an upload, a short he made that was 48 seconds long, and it had the title of every single Celebrity Sunday, like all 48 of them. I don't know why he did that, but what are your thoughts on his new obsession?
Well, first off, I started making shorts of Dalmatian before he ever started making shorts of me. I was clipping the fuck out of his show. So he asked me if he could use, my content to make shorts out of, and I was like, go for it. If it's getting him any numbers or anything, that's great. It's fun to make, but yeah, the Celebrity Sunday thing, I had just done like a year in review. I did a couple of things like that, so maybe he was doing a similar kind of vibe, but I didn't think it was that.
Okay, what would Dalmatian think if you were to do a 1 second screenshot video, like slide share presentation on every single stream that he does that he doesn't delete? It'd be weird, right? You'd think like, wow, that's obsession, don't you think?
Yeah, but I mean, I could go there. We will see if I match his crazy. Welcome, Mike 23. What is your visual? Is that heroin, dude?
No, it's not heroin.
Oh, is it money?
What's up?
Sorry, I got H on the brain.
Addict mind. Okay.
It's
What is
cash
it?
money.
Oh, I'm poor. I'm not familiar, so.
Yeah. Well, how's everyone? How's
Doing
everyone?
okay. Yeah. Hanging.
All right.
Chilling. Ever since Mystery Man said I was acting weird, I feel like I've embodied that, so, but that's just how he is. And he's beefing with Foreman right now, actually. So they are probably going to fight later. Foreman's been calling him out. He was timed out, and then he came back with fire. Delish says, why does Grace? Oh, yeah, I guess that's.
It's a weird angle. I was leaning down. It's a fluke, really.
Do you ever
What's
think the
that mean?
Adderall isn't helping?
Do I think the Adderall isn't helping? What? No, it's awesome. People are just jealous. So no, fuck you guys. Actually, it's a hunger suppressant. It's very important.
Actually, it's not that crazy. You know, people are on medicines. I'm on a couple myself, so I don't. You know.
Do you have
I
the pill
couldn't
though as like a
stimulants,
prop?
though. I felt crazy on stimulants, and I abused them.
I'm
A
sorry.
lot of people do.
Yeah,
It's too bad.
I don't take no meds. But yeah, whatever.
Congratulations. Now,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I drink champagne. I don't know if that counts.
you're
I'm
bragging.
drinking right now. I'm Veuve Clinique. Probably you guys don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. I should. Yeah, champagne. Veuve Clinique. Have you guys heard of Veuve Clinique?
No, we're poor.
No, it's not. It's like a $60 bottle. It's not like a
Exactly my point. More expensive than Bud Light, which brings me to this next question. Ruby, who drinks more, you or Grace at this point?
Grace, objectively. I can't. I get hungover for days when I drink. So last time I was drunk was, well, I drank on that speed date to tolerate Grace interaction, and I'm glad I did. It made that a little easier. Also softened the King betrayal.
Who cares about King? What?
Yeah, I was
Shit.
on when I met the Thorpes. I was prescribed Vyvanse. I was on it for a couple months, and then I'd stopped taking it around that time because I would just stay up for days, and it was just obviously not good. Wait, but Lala, you do that? You stay up for days?
No, I don't. I wake up around 10 a.m. I go to sleep like somewhere between 2 and 4 a.m. So I'm just fine. I don't really have eye bags. I'm dark enough to where people can't notice them anyway. So benefits of being brown, and so it's working pretty fine. OPC is in chat again saying, at Ruby, this is the mic that lives in New York I told you about.
Oh.
Do you want an award or something, Opie? Opie, call in.
No, that's not the point. The point is that Ruby was in New York, and basically, I know like a lot of restaurants. That was the point of what.
Oh, I mean, I'm probably gonna be back in the city. Next time I go into the city, I'm definitely gonna get an Airbnb so that I can film content because my friends who live there don't.
Yeah, and OPC was reaching out to me. The thing is that at the time you were only staying for one day, and you were in Brooklyn. I'm in the city, so that's why.
Like Manhattan.
OPC
I mean, that's where I get off in Grand Central. So.
yeah.
Yeah,
By the way,
yeah.
both of you guys look great. So I'm just letting you know, you guys look great. Even though you do have something in your nose or something, yeah, low.
Lalo?
Lalo, yeah.
Oh, I have a mole.
Oh yeah, he has.
Oh, I see what he was going for.
Enrique. It's giving Enrique.
Yeah, you guys.
It's a Sharpie stain.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Are you still like into Grace? Like you still simping for Grace? If you don't mind.
Well, I'm trying to sequester the fucking archives. I need a FOIA request, apparently. I don't know why she's not giving them to me. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know. It's insane.
All right. No comment. Okay.
It's a date, Dirty.
Oh wait,
Is that a good
I
nickname,
heard
Dirty?
that you're potentially
What's
going to go
up?
to Rhode Island. Is that true?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, it's all like weird. It's a weird dynamic. I don't know. I'm not sure.
But you
It's
keep going back. I think you're addicted to how extreme they are. It's like it's always very up and down. And I think that's why one of the reasons you go back. Besides,
That's a
being
very
like,
interesting point.
and Ben potentially. Ben is really trying to pull the gay out of you. He seems
No, Ben
very
hates me.
invested.
No, Ben's still seething about the hostile W I took. For
Dude,
no
that
reason. I
was
don't get it.
so ridiculous. Like Ben is obsessed with gay sex. When you watch them go on these panels that they're like not even telling their followers about it, he always steers the conversation back to gay sex. It always goes there with strangers, anyone who will listen. Gay sex, Courtney, PDF
Yep.
stuff,
He loves that kind of shit.
racism sometimes for good measure. What's up, Truth Seeker? Oh, you have the biggest Thorpe cuck on. No offense. Listen,
the?
he's
Yes.
learning to set boundaries, okay? Right, Lolo?
No, I think that's gay too. No, I want a free for all, and people like Grace are preventing exactly that, and Ben. So honestly, that's their problem. In addition to that, I think Ben is the bigger problem, not because I think he's a bad guy, because nobody cares about that. It's about him having this rule that Grace told me about how like I can't sleep in the apartment because of his rule that he can't sleep in the same room as me, which is retarded because there's like 3 rooms there.
He was the one who was aggroing at you when you like that was so crazy. I'm surprised you would subject yourself to that again. I can't because I'm worried they would trigger me into violence genuinely.
Well, the other thing is that low key, when Ben was about to leave the hostel, Grace is a fucking snake for this. Well, okay, you could argue it either way, but Ben was about to like hit me, or at least like that's what people could imply. And so she like turns the camera to face her at some point in that struggle session for 10 seconds.
I remember
very gay, very cringe.
Like, what? Like, yeah. Cucking the content. She had the audacity to be mad about the Dalmatian goodbye. Like,
well, my thing is that's really a linchpin. It's like, oh, Lala was more unstable than my dad, which is what she's implying. Well, the thing is that there was never a point where you had to turn the camera away because I was gonna fucking swing on Ben. I was just laying there, minding my damn business. Okay, so I am mostly peaceful.
Yeah, you don't seem like a violent person. I'm sorry, Ruby. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. It's hard not to like, talk over people on panels. So I'm trying to interrupt less.
The talk about you when I hear about you, Lalo or Lalo or
Lalo,
about how you're simping and you're just wishing for Grace and basically you wish and stuck your titties, that kind of shit. Which to a certain degree I do agree. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life. It's whatever the fuck you want to do. I mean, I mean,
if you do it, I'll be watching. Of
course.
Yeah. I mean, I don't watch the Thorpes as much. I don't. It doesn't contribute anything for me. It doesn't.
It's been pretty rough lately. They've been in a real downward spiral for a while now. But
yeah, so. At a certain point in time, obviously, we all know that Prawn was dealing with the Thorpes, but then they cut ties, and then Prawn doing his own thing, and I just went on with Prawn, and that was it. I didn't continue on with the Thorpes. I didn't,
Yeah,
I'm not too well informed.
Not for everyone. I don't know why I find such deranged things entertaining, and I'm drawn to them, but here we are, alas. And I'm not saying that I'm done with it because obviously I'm not. So that's just where we're at. Look at Talbot and Lalo. Look at this blossoming romance.
I'm hoping that's a girl. Let's go. we got Dallas. We got Talmud. We'll see. Is it a gay guy? Oh shit. Anyway, common story. Now, Ricky had a good question here saying, Lala, why don't you make why do you not make a bigger deal about that? Ben is ostensibly your friend, and he apparently threatened to hit you over a dumb argument about who's gay. Did they not set off alarm bells in your head? No.
Is that true?
Not really. True? I wouldn't consider Ben a friend anyway, so that's one. Two is threatened to hit me. Yeah, because he's not in control of his feelings, I guess, which means I'm winning, by the way, because I'd never do that. So he's unstable.
So you could actually make the claim that he did intentionally try to, like he did.
No. He was controlling himself from doing so, which is why when Grace picked up on the fact that he was likely going to do that, she flipped the camera the other way to cover for him so he didn't end up in jail for a second time over losing his control.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. So
it's impulsive.
Quite unfortunate. Yeah.
It's good content.
The violence over like interactions about who's gay or not. It's quite strange. But that's what makes it fascinating. I'm like, what is this genre of mental illness? And I guess it is just like narcissism and psychopathy and sadism. Do you think Ben is a sadist?
Torturing other people.
Well, like
he
enjoys harming others. Look, Grace has admitted her only real joy in life is hurting other people.
No, Ben's definitely less self-aware about whether or not you think he's doing something sadist rather than Grace, who's again more self-aware. And so no, I think Ben is very much delusional as to whether or not he's bullying somebody or genuinely asking a question. And then he lacks the perception of knowing whether or not he's saying things that are out of pocket, which is why he gets caught in a bunch of things that sound really stupid out of context. So,
yeah, I wouldn't
stupid in context too, I would say. But, Ooh, what would you do?
Titus.
Thank you, Titus, by the way. Thank
What would Lalo do if Ben hit him? It depends on the context. If it's not on camera, that's different from if it were. So it really just depends.
Let's imagine that was Ben. Do you think you would have acted differently?
I can't even I can't really picture him swinging. He's like too lazy. I don't know.
Kicks, you saw his kicks though, right? Lethal.
Adams.
Yeah, look at that.
Lethal. Yeah.
He's just, he punched you.
Oh, buddy.
That's a funny.
Would I press charges? No, I think that's gay.
I would actually, if I could ask, because I'm not a streamer, both of you guys are a streamer. With all due respect, how far you guys are, if I may, how far are you guys willing to go to the point where it's like, okay, this is enough? Like, are you guys willing to take a punch for someone and be like, hey, content, and be like, hey, this is me, and then getting more? I don't know how far you go.
Not for me. I'm too old for that shit. I don't want to do that shit. I want to keep doing the kind of content that I do, just on a larger scale and with more people, but nothing. I don't like basing my content around violence. It seems very short-sighted, and you don't build a community. And you see the issue with the Thorpes, how they're constantly going broke. They have these big moments from drama and infamy, but then they just blow it like instantly.
Yeah. And obviously, look what's going on with, sorry that I have to bring him up, Darius. And it's just, I mean, look, I'm not no fucking saint. I'm just trying to see, there's a limit to everything. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I don't know.
Yeah, he's way past that limit. Like, it's
just like,
in multiple physical fights. And I think it's important to say, like, this is really fucked up, and I don't want this to become the norm. And I feel like culturally it's moving in that direction, and people are normalizing it, and a lot of behaviors I find to be. But maybe I'm getting old, and I'm like, oh, these youngins, I don't know.
I know that it's going to sound a little bit fucking unorthodox what I'm about to say, but like, even if I were to put it in terms of people selling drugs, it's almost the same thing, because you're basically trading. And what I mean is that people like doing the short term in the process of making so much to get arrested, to get fucking killed or get hurt, and then and then afterwards be broke again, and then in the person. I hope that makes sense. I don't know.
Well, the people get addicted to the attention, the negative attention, positive, any of it, and I get that, because today I was like looking at my YouTube, and I went to my Discord, and then I went to my Twitter, and I noticed myself like just going around waiting for like a notification. I was like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Like, wow, like I'm actually in this bitch, like I have an addictive personality, but I don't want to like it to take me to a place where I'm doing anything that would be unethical or harmful to other people. It's just not what I want to do.
One of the things I do respect from you, Ruby, you're very genuine. You're very honest. I'm not just saying that because I'm in your platform. I'm really being sincere. You just been, you're not too afraid to say, what it is.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's important to me to try to be as truth-based and reality-based as possible. I was talking to Ava earlier just about how when you're in addiction and you're lying and losing trust and going through that, and it means the world to me that I built back trust with people. So I think I just take that seriously. And with the audience, if your audience doesn't trust you and feel a connection there, you have
that's fucking so true.
Like that's I don't know.
I do agree with you. And then some people, they just want to create this image, and it's just a facade, and then like it's fake as fuck, and then they end up losing a lot. So Lalo, if I may ask you, what do you feel about what I just asked Ruby, and then like in terms of the streaming world, and how far are you willing to go? Like, how far is it? Like, what? Like, this is like, okay, what is your
night in the Thorpe RV? I didn't go that far. I may have sat on both of their laps.
Well, you're a girl, number one.
I did
Number
not cuddle
one.
up
You
with
slept
them
in the same
bed.
hotel
That's
room
like
also.
Grace, but you cuddled with
You're
Becky.
not much above, frankly. You're like 5 foot difference away from the
I
exact
got out
same
quick.
thing.
You were a lifer. I got out quick. I'm a defector, detractor. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. Look, so when it comes down to it, insofar as how far, I would say like police involvement would be the extent, obviously. I mean, physicality, I don't really care as much. It really doesn't matter. So that's as far as I'd
What
go.
do you mean that you didn't care of the physicality? You don't mind like Ben would just smack you around?
No, but like if it were like a fight and nobody called the cops, I wouldn't really put that past me or anything, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. No, I see your point. But so let's just say if it was like, like off the record and Ben smacked you around, would you smack him back?
Sure.
Sure. Like it doesn't sound like
Ben is very non-physical. Like, I think he's afraid of fighting me actually, so I don't think he'd actually do it.
it sounds like you're very forgiving.
Not really at all. I just don't feel anything. That's the truth.
That's why I worked with the Adderall, because I felt disconnected from my soul, honestly, in a way when I was on it, and that's I didn't like that feeling.
Really, I've never been an Adderall. I wonder how it feels.
I don't know. I struggle. I mean, that's kind of like the norm now. Is everyone's kind of like struggling with focus from technology's impact. But Titus said, "What would Lalo have done if Ben had hit him in LA when Grace turned the camera away?" That's the scenario. What do you do, Lalo?
Well, okay, so if he's okay, well, I guess if he's walking away towards the door, like in the other direction, and he, I guess, kicks me at that point because of the height difference, because I'd be laying down, then I'd probably just like pull on his leg so then he falls and he like hurts himself on the way down, I guess.
Yeah, you would
and then I'd probably just
topple
leave.
quite easily.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. So
Just get him at the ankles. He's done. He's done.
Yeah.
I got police involvement twice to see. Wait, you got them once when you stayed in their apartment. What was the other one?
You should call. Yeah, you should call. What'd you call it? OBC should call in and tell us about the second time. Right. Gray rocking, by the way.
I still want to see his girlfriend, who's supposedly hotter than Grace.
It's the truth. Yeah, she's goes to a different school or something.
Yeah. Kane says, Ruby, you're not hard to focus on. Well, I appreciate that. I do struggle with my outward focus. I have a lot of energy, but it's all in the wrong directions, and but that's okay. Anyway, don't you love Kino Casino, right?
Oh yeah, no, I saw all of this.
Dude, I quite enjoyed it, because I've been following that universe. They were dead on. Like, I don't know.
Rini, you're so nice. Look at that. Yeah, so true. Every single stream they've had the past weeks that's been worth watching is the shit I'm on. Like legit, I'm always gassing myself up, but it's true. Their shit is so lame without me.
At this point, it's hard to watch the same Discord debate. They're just saying the same thing over and over. And Grace is just kind of like in the corner, like eating ice cream, looking depressed, and like getting drunk. And it's like
She's getting fat.
She's gaining. I don't want to be match people's like evil just because she body shamed me. Like she could lose the weight and be fine, but like she has no discipline. I feel like. And she says, like, I will not go to the gym. Like, I just won't.
She's fat. Now,
so okay, so you're just gonna like not like you have a chance to be like an attractive young woman and all the privileges that comes with that in life, especially as a streamer. You're just gonna like give all that up for ice cream and depression. Like,
yeah,
that's brutal.
I was about to say that depression makes it does getting in the way of your weight. Like, it could make you. Some people, like, when they get depressed, they either lose a lot of weight or they gain a lot of weight. Everybody's different.
I actually just lost my membership to a gym, but I used to when there was a gym closer by. Lately, my only exercise is I just walk a fuck ton, and I lift a lot of like heavy books at my job and like filing books up high. So that's helped me stay somewhat in shape. Plus, being vegan, not eating any animal products. So,
ew. Okay. I will say also that Grace has the worst of both worlds where she drinks all the time, but not enough to actually get drunk and be entertaining. And so she's just getting fat. Like, what's the fucking, like, if somebody offered me, like, you can have 2 beers per, like, 4 hours, I'd be like, why? Like, I'm just getting, a beer has the same calories as a regular Coke. So you're just getting fat. You're not being content. Like, when I took the 7 shots the last stream, I at least got paid for that. And in addition to it, you feel something. If you only do one, there's no point. And that's very rough.
This is me drinking on drugs. Grace, this is what you're gonna look like. Okay. And she's already like, headed in the OnlyFans kind of direction. They seem desperate for money, and it's really sad. And genuinely, I would prefer for her not to go that way, but it's who the fuck knows?
Even they're like, we won. Phil mentioned us. You do realize, right, that Phil has an audience of like 150 people?
Yeah, true.
You do know that, right?
It's not even fans of him. It's like haters.
It's like all the detractors are going to start watching. Not when you lose to Phil.
They don't even really have detractors besides me and Lebrowski at this point. Like, barely anyone even covers it because it's all so much scripted stuff. But how many viewers does Kino Casino usually get?
Like probably like 4,000 or 5,000. They get a good amount.
Okay, so they're like
I
on
called into
par,
their
but
show.
doing better. They're doing better than Log Call Live right now, for sure.
Yeah, Local Life fucking sucks. It's terrible. The coverage of it is awful. Also, I want to ask about what the Down Me update is. Do you guys like DM? Do you guys call off stream?
We have before. I enjoy talking to him. I think he's a very interesting person. And I enjoyed our collaboration. And we had talked about further collaboration, but then he's got like weird with the streaming stuff. And anytime I'd be in the chat, he would like end it. And I don't know. It's a kind of odd situation, but
why do you think?
Like a friend now, yeah.
Why do you think he prefers you over Ava?
I think he thinks of us both as like his online friends. He enjoyed the collaboration too. I don't think it's like anyone over anyone,
But did Dalmatian ever apologize for shirt lift gate?
I'm not sure. I've blocked that out of my head. I'm not positive if he has.
Can you reenact that because it was off camera? So like, how was it?
I didn't see it when that happened. They were like,
well, Ava doesn't lie. So what did she say?
Nothing in that moment. We found out like after. She probably didn't want to like make it weird like on stream, because she's not a psychopath like Grace.
Well, okay. So then she didn't dislike that he did that much, or else she would have just said it then.
Probably,
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's like someone does something that's like creepy, but it's not the end of the world. Like it's just kind of like whatever. Like, but it depends. It's a personal thing. It's I'm not sure. She didn't seem super. She still seems to enjoy it, and like she's in his chat, and we both enjoy his channel.
Not when you lose to Phil. And it's not even like it was like,
okay,
maybe
next stream we
like,
need Ava to call in, and we need her to reenact it for me or for everyone, I suppose, because I just need to know all the finer details. It just seems out of context, very weird to be like, imagine she's making grilled cheese, and then he just like quietly just lifts up like it's like a car hood or something. Like, was that how it went down?
I think it was like the way she said it was like if she was wearing like a bigger like t-shirt or something, and it was over the caboose, the thing is unreal. So it's like, we get it, dude. But so I think he just like pulled the shirt in the back to go like that while they were talking, which is bizarre, and not the move, but also like not the hugest deal. He was much more normal than I anticipated, or maybe not more normal is not the word, but he's quite sociable. He was really? He was outgoing. He was good with the stream. I wasn't. He seemed more uncomfortable during the Thorpe stream, but I guess that's just.
Well, what did Lo say about him? Because she's like a very, very cynical person, don't you think? Like very inside out.
They bonded. She actually said, because she had concerns at first, obviously because of the cyber stalking arrest and just him knowing the Thorpe, she doesn't want anything to do with that. So initially she was not even going to meet up with him and hang out with him, but they got along so well they even went on a little side quest together and like went and got some drinks to like bring back to the Ruvalo house. So
out of the three of you, who would be the most likely to sleep with Dalmatian?
Most likely, I mean, I don't know. I guess probably me. But I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Why do you love the three? Like, fuck, marry, kill. fuck? Like you.
That's a good question.
Hey. Also, why did you do this to me? I'm a 35-year-old junkie. Stop lining me up with these 22-year-olds. It's not. We're a different weight
don't know.
class. It's not fair, dude.
Well, who's hotter between Ava and Lo, according to you?
I think they're both gorgeous, but very different in very different ways. I wouldn't even know where to compare. I think they're both beautiful people.
Could I ask for help? Sorry, guys. I will. Ruby, I was trying to send you 200, but the super chat, but I've contribute another super chat earlier this morning. For some reason, it has a limit of 500. I've been trying to figure this out. I don't, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I think that you could, and then
well, I would love that. Is nice. That is very nice gesture if you're able to make it happen. I don't know how I have heard that there are like some limits, but
Let's go, yo, dial me in chat. Let's fucking go. Yeah, call in now. Yes.
No, I'm just saying like because there's Dalmatian.
You summon Dalmatian if you make owl sounds. Wait,
Anyway.
what sound does that make?
No. So I've been having this problem. Anyone in the chat could help me because I remember I send I think I send like 1,000 to one super chat. For some reason, I don't know what's I don't know. So if anyone, I don't know, man.
I definitely saw because actually I think I have a screenshot of a very large super. Oh my god, not
Dalmatian calling. Yo, Dalmatian's on panel, guys.
Does not look like an owl. He does not.
No, he doesn't. That's the joke. He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't look like an owl.
No, Grace was just being mean. She's just jealous of Dalmy and his tallywhacker.
By this, though.
I'm in my twink arc. It's a self-deprecating joke. I'm just saying that I'm clean shaven and getting skinnier. That's all it was. I can take a joke. So.
I mean, I'm a
Run away.
truther that you're not gay, but people tend to disagree with me.
Well, Eva said I'm bisexual.
I'm gonna...
From Monty to fucking Hormaxer to de-wrench Edward, which is understandable though, because Edward is just so awful.
Why? What's wrong with that guy?
I thought that was interesting. Monty gave 200. I just thought that was interesting.
Oh,
now that's some pussy that Hormaxer could smash. Okay, so frankly, he might end the dry spell. That's been going on since what, 2005?
Wait, so Monty actually gave $200 to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's a big dono.
How long ago was that? I'm
that
like,
was like last
yesterday.
Night. Yeah.
Seriously, and then Edward was basically talking to Hormaxer, and she sent
Hormaxer.
Hormaxer. Am I saying it correctly? Hormaxer.
Maxer. Maximilian.
Yeah, Hormaxer.
Maximilian. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm. Forgive me.
I have a Hormaxer emoji because I had to get rid of the Becky emojis because she betrayed.
That's the first time I've ever seen Monty. I mean, I get along with her, by the way. She's
Monty's cool.
She's cool, but that's the first time I've seen her like do that much of a super chat.
It is. That is a large. Yeah, that is definitely. Maybe she just has the money right now. I mean, I get it. I was throwing around money for like Becky Boops shows, and now I feel like an idiot because I got totally scammed. But I like supporting. I thought I was supporting an alternative to fucking LC. I'm very gullible, I guess.
But I would love to do 200. So I'm gonna figure this out.
Wow, that would be lit. Obviously, quite.
It's giving me a fucking. It's telling me that I reached my $500 limit. I don't know. I don't even know.
It's. I mean, it's. It's fine. Either way.
No, but I'm gonna figure it out. Because I'm not. I'm gonna do it. I mean, I want to do it. But I want to ask Lalo. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, like a cash app.
Oh yeah, I haven't had my banner up tonight.
Yeah, that's true. So, like, what is your well, I think I did ask that question already. I did ask was your fascination with Grace. Did I?
Fascination. What the? That's
Like-
that's
like
strong
why-
language.
Yeah, you have like this, almost as if like you want things to work out, like kind of like a girlfriend, and like finally this is my girl. No.
Oh, so you think I'm straight? Okay. Well, that's good. That's straight.
No,
I think you want to end up with her still
No.
if she gets skinny again.
Well, that's a big ask. But no.
Some women, it's hard. You know, your hormones change as you get into your 20s. You know, it's easier to stay skinny when you're like a teenager, but you know, your 20s can hit you hard, and she just wasn't ready for it. You know, so and it's sad.
No, I
She's
just
a
think she
really
eats a
good
lot.
visual. It's actually really sad how much it's changed in 1 year. Is quite
That's sad. She's depressed.
True. I do think
she's depressed, and clearly, I mean, well, I shouldn't be saying that because I don't know her, and it's not like
well, they post like a lot of their life online. You know,
the depression could be, but what are you trying to accomplish in terms of like with Thorpe's Lalo?
There's really no end goal. I see them as like this like permanent kind of like they're over there. Like I don't really see them going anywhere anytime soon. So they're kind of just there. And if I'm bored, then the content is to be had. I feel like that's a potentiality. What do you mean? Like I don't really have long-term plans. I don't think ahead at all. So
I mean, you've been very persistent, consistently with them, and then also you've slept in their house. I remember. Well, it was several months ago.
when the RV, I could probably find
Yeah, the RV, and then I remember like Dalmatian dog was like, what the fuck? Dalmatian dog was
Caucamation.
grilling fucking Grace.
he was what?
He was grilling on on Grace. Dalmatian.
He's cooked. He won't even call in. He's scared of me.
He went.
He's terrified.
Yeah, he was just like, I just don't. Man, I'll tell you the truth, if I may. You guys have a lot to offer, and then I think that you guys could do better. I don't understand with the fucking fascination with Grace. I just don't get it. That's just
don't get us,
It's a train wreck. It's a train wreck. They are just very unusual people. I'll say that. So I can kind of see where Lala is talking about the content aspect, but Lala, you're not even like really. That would be more compelling a reason if you were active, you know, and doing that style of content on your channel. But you do like totally different style.
I think
Unless
people have
it's
hobbies.
blonde.
If they knew how addicted I was to fucking
true.
Hearts of Iron 4 or Madden football, then there'd be a different discussion. So this is just one of a couple different things, and it's no big deal.
So do you
No,
think
but you see what the comment that Ruby said, how that it works in your favor. Like, she doesn't see the same concept of style. Like, it's very different. So, do you get it? Like, how is that working in your favor?
Well, what do you mean? If I'm getting entertained, then it is what it is. I mean, that's
I mean,
ultimately
you're getting
what matters
entertained
more.
personally, but is it so? Okay, the question is: are you doing this personally, or are you doing it for your content? And I think, well, I'm a businessman, but I don't know if you consider it as a business. Are you doing it for the sake of making more money, or I hope that makes sense.
No, they're not that profitable. I don't get any clout from them. That's good anyway. So no, it's just my entertainment, and that's more or less it. Which is a simple motivation. So, cut and clear.
Do you have any ethical concerns though, like about supporting them as like a franchise, or not?
No. Whatever they do that's wrong, according to people, is not in my control. So it's not my problem at all. So I could care less.
I mean, I guess the argument would be like for me, I would personally feel guilty collaborating with them again, knowing that it would be like furthering, enabling a situation that's really exploitative to Grace and not really working out for either of them. Holy shit. 50 memberships. Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
was-
Steam, I can't send you like money, but I could do like gifted. Is so it allows me to do gifted.
Holy
YouTube is weird. I don't know. I have to figure this out, but yeah, whatever.
Well, it appears you figured it out, and I'm very grateful. It's rare that I get that many gifted at once. So
Hey, I so thank you for letting me up.
of course, no, I need new panelists because we I don't know if you saw my ad. Lala, did you see the ad I did for new panelists?
Yes, the like the dog walking thing. Sure.
Yeah. What did you think?
It is what it is. I don't know. Missing out on TK is not noteworthy to me. And also, Cuckmation, you should have added a 0 to your fucking dono there, bud. Mike is the one with the big tallywhacker swinging now. So that's great.
Dirty Delish said, I think Grace would stream even if Ben wasn't there to heavily influence her to do it. I wonder with that. It's so hard to tell what she would be like away from him because she's just so obviously controlled by him. Wow. Mike is, thank you so much, dude.
Yeah.
Another 20
So I hope that makes up for the
wow.
$200.
I'm gonna do my phone so I can see who's getting a membership. It's funny when you see like someone hate watching. I've been exposed through gifted memberships before.
I'm not a streamer. I just hope that it works in that. Well, obviously, getting gifted, but I'm making the assumption that it would be the same. Well, I could be mistaken, but it would be the same as if I was gifting you a super chat. I don't know.
No, it is. Yeah, it works the same, and it actually is great because then it gets other people on the channel can use emojis, and so yeah, that's just as great, if not better. You know, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. I'm drinking Veuve Clinique.
Well, I'm drinking. You know, I've got my big bottle of Diet Coke, my signature beverage. We don't eat cups around here. We just straight out the bottle. Champagne's a little too sweet for me. I like my sugar-free beverage.
Yeah, I got promoted a couple of days ago. So, well, not promoted. I had a deal. I work independently, so I had a deal and it went through.
Yeah, OPC. He's a one-person company. That's crazy. Nice.
Who's OPC?
Shout out
OPC.
OPC.
No. Yeah. All right. Cheers to him. He's yeah. But things are going amazing for me. Economically speaking, whatever. No one cares.
Nice.
I'm just, what do you do for work? What's your, if you're open to talking about it, because people
I own 3 properties.
Oh, awesome. Nice.
Yeah, I live in New York City, and so
very cool. I want to get like an Airbnb at some point, like in the city, just hang out there for a couple of days. Because usually when I go, it's like I'm training in. That takes up half the day. Then I'm there, and I stay over. I leave like early the next day. And it's just like so much.
By the way, Local, which is OPC, Mike is extremely generous guy. He's been very supportive of Lo as well.
Oh, that's awesome. I love Lo. She's been doing some gaming streams coming back, so hopefully we'll get her back doing her trivia streams. They're super fun.
Lo's very positive. Lo has, and then even Grace was really jealous of her. Yeah. So they're trying to throw her off. She's trying to do right.
And Lo she's never watched a Thorpe stream. She doesn't really watch other streamers. Me and Ava are definitely much more active in those spaces and more engaged in the drama. Lo's really good about just not at all.
Definitely. Yeah. But
which is a good influence. It helps keep me a little more grounded. So
so OPC, hey, cheers to you. OPC is BB. Oh shit, BB is an amazing person. BB, BB could actually. I get happy when I see BB. She's an amazing person. Overall, I'm just very grateful to be here in terms of your channel. Ruby, I appreciate you. You're very sincere, very honest. You know, and yeah, no, and you're not fake.
I'm trying not to be. There's so many bad incentives in this space, though. It's really scary. People are like, it's like you're a frog in boiling water, and I feel like it can really change people and make them just like brain broken. So
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I pray to like I'm not like a fucking like saint, but I hope that this fucking shit doesn't like fuck you up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see you like successful and happy.
Thank you. I mean, things have definitely chilled out more on my channel. It's been definitely on a better trajectory. My numbers were awesome for July. It tripled. And I got, like, almost 1,000 subs, which is fucking amazing. Thank you, Sandy, for the $5. This is, Becky messed up before she was calling her. Oof. Is Keem calling her? I mean, yeah, that's beyond fucked to just not pay her employees based on retroactively thinking that they lied. She's totally fibbing about okay, what are you thinking about Lala? I don't know if you were watching any of the Becky
I
stuff.
have no fucking idea what that is. No.
She's saying she's not going to pay some of the hosts that were working for her. So I was trying to find the picture of you in the RV. It's pretty classic. It was a video.
No.
With
It's crazy.
The drip moment. Lalo eternally humiliated.
So
Lalo gets punched after an Adderall fueled rendezvous. Grace stabs Lalo in the back. Shocking.
So someone in the chat like said that if I'm thinking about the other BB, there's one. I guess I'm getting confused. When I mean, wait,
there are two BBs. It's
not BB Bean, not BB Bean.
Oh, that's a whole other. There's that.
Yeah, I'm not talking about BB Bean. I'm talking about BB. And you exactly know that me and you've been an amazing woman. I think you're very intelligent. I have a high perspective of you. I just see you as glory.
That's very kind to say.
Hey.
Well, what do you think of this glazing? Are you thinking about like, oh, this bitch? Are you like, you know what? I like Ruby too now. I'm Team Ruby. Lalo's on board. I mean, look at where he is.
Ruby,
If you-
He's on board. He can't say. I know you're not comfortable. You can't say it, but we all see it.
No. If you cut me in on a quarter of the donos, then I'd be glazing all day. But I'll remain tactically ambiguous because that's a smart thing to do. And maybe Grace, I'm holding out. Maybe she'll give me a crumb of the archives. Okay, that's what I want.
What
All right,
what in the archives are you? Is there anything specifically you're hoping for?
Just the shit I was on, basically.
Well, isn't Spud is gonna upload it all, right?
That's gonna be like it would take him like 6 months or something. I'm not gonna fucking wait. Are you kidding me? Look, here's the thing. She shared the archive with me before, but you have to like renew it like every month or something. So it would literally take like 3 minutes, and she could do it, but she doesn't. I don't know if she's trying to string me along, but if anything, that just wards me off. So I don't know what the hell she's thinking.
Have you talked to her at all? She seems like she does seem pretty down.
I don't care. If I were about to die and I had a spare 3 minutes, I would share whatever archive she wants. I don't fucking care. Seriously, that's not an excuse. I could give a fuck if she's depressed.
Yeah,
Who cares?
that is kind of annoying. But I mean, they don't. They only care about their interests and what they're doing. All right, let me. I want to see if there's any other updates about the Becky situation. I guess Keemstar is calling. Lockout rewind. The beast. We are saved. Let's see what Becky did. Hopefully it doesn't get privated or something. I don't want to miss it. He's still live. 381. Oh, should I call Keem back on error? Yeah, let's see what happened.
I was doing the wrong thing.
Oh, she redirected
that
to
should be good to
Jaffe.
go. Okay.
Well, that
She's
was
gross.
Here we go.
Yeah, not really.
Went down. Jaffe's analysis was spot on. I should, Mooney. If you want to send me a link with a timestamp, maybe on X on Twitter, that would be amazing because I've heard I should watch that, and I heard he did an analysis on how I have a court case, which I very much do, against multiple people. but I would love to see what he had to say now that I've gotten a bit more distance. Chief Queef says, I don't have shit to say. So why are you complaining then? These abusing backstabbers. Thank you so much. Very generous, Marijuana.
Oh, Mary, this dude, Marijuana, come at me again, bitch. Call me a bully for reacting to this bitch lying and scamming and backstabbing. Now saying everyone else is the backstabber. It's crazy.
Nope. They're complaining I didn't do anything with the archives. Well, because the archives are for me to watch. What am I going to do with them? What the fuck are you talking about? It's for my amusement.
You say you care about content, you know. You could do like an edit. Like I've done, you know, when I met the Thorpes at our visit, I just edited it down into a little vlog. I think it's still up.
Well, the Marys in here are the kindest.
No. Oh yeah, but Marijuana is one of her huge like donors who's totally manipulated, and to the extent of coming into my comments to say I'm Becky's bully.
Marys and Belgie.
Good, she should be bullied.
Saying Becky,
She's
we're here
dysgenic.
for you. Simon
Look at her.
Cowie with $2. Thank you so much.
I actually think, you know, I actually do think that she has a pretty face. And obviously, she's, you know, has some weight on her. But I think if she lost weight, she's 39 too. And like, look at her face. Imagine like a bit. I don't know. I don't want to be like totally shallow because.
Yeah.
Why not? Fuck her.
Adderall. You don't have the normal emotional.
I've been like this the whole time. She's a fucking she's a bad person.
I
She's
feel
evil.
bad for bad people, which is.
That's good.
Oh, here we go. Thank you, Gamer, pulling up with the timestamps that we wanted. Thank you. Let's see what Keem said, because yeah, what she's trying to pull is fucked. 139.58. Also, chat, I'm gonna go for another 25 minutes and then send you to Foreman's chat. I think he's doing something. I told him I would redirect there. All right, we go to 139.
If you can call Grace busted, you can call this one busted. Yeah, exactly. So, come on.
But it's like, for Grace, it was a deterioration we all saw. So it's more like this, like, she just went down so much. It's jarring and it's a lot to process visually. Becky's been like this and she's actually lost a little weight. So I don't know. But her visual this stream is terrible.
Okay, but the difference is that one of them is an unfuckable lard ass. Okay, so we can just admit that, right?
One of them? I don't know.
Come on, really? Okay,
it's kind of what I'm. Yeah, it's kind of where
I'm a little bit lost, but stay quiet. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm saying one's so fat that you wouldn't fuck it, whereas Ruby's saying that both of them are, she's intimating that.
I
Crazy.
believe it. The chat says,
okay,
it's
I get
members
it.
only. That's why. So the chat says no, but they're the people who generally care about me the most because they care enough that they paid to support me. So very interesting that my supporters say no because they recognize abusive relationship, but the viewers say yes because content. Do it for a goal? All right, fine. I'll set a goal. I will set a goal. I will do one $100 dono. I know that's high.
Or she has to milk
but
the
it
call
should be,
with her
because I honestly
abuser.
don't even think I
Are
should
you
call
raising money to
him.
talk to your abuser? Becky, it doesn't make
Don't
sense.
even think I should
girl.
call him.
It does not make sense.
No, it does not. Yo, Jim in chat. Yo,
Jesus.
Yo, get up here.
Did that even count for the goal? Oh my god.
yeah, he'd probably call in, unlike that fucking coward Cuck Nation slog. Okay, come on.
Thank you for the
And
100.
then
Okay.
Dirty Dallas says Lalo better stomp this gray simping after our Sunday date. I like that energy. But I don't simp. I don't simp for anyone.
Call Keem.
That's not entirely true.
Nah, I don't simp. I don't simp for nobody. If Brett Cooper were in the sphere, I'd fucking lose it. But no, exactly.
Could be mistaken. Okay.
Brett Cooper.
She bad. I used to think she was mid, but like now that I know more about her, she's really hot.
Yeah, she's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Becky,
Yes, you're on air right now.
I figured. Don't do this.
Don't do what?
Don't do that. Keemstar's scarier than me, by the way.
It's gonna fucking haunt you forever. It's gonna fuck you up forever. It's like the worst movie you could possibly do.
Maybe, believe me, I agree. I'm always one to.
You can just
not
imagine
only pay
Keemstar going
but
like
pay
this
extras
the
to
entire
things end
time.
well, but not with what they did. Not when it was done with fraud. I talked to a lawyer about it.
Okay, it's not done with fraud. All right. First of all, I talked to Roxy. The first time I like really started talking to Roxy was like after you fired her. So it's not true. And if you
That's not true. That's not true. She told me about a time before when you were trying to poach her.
What did I say? What was the conversation?
I don't remember exactly. It was after you offered to buy out the BBU, and then an hour later you reached out to her after I said no.
Maybe I have a conversation that I'm not thinking of, but it's not how you described it online. I seen the clip as Rastov just sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not paying her because it's based on fraud. Just listen to me just this one time, Becky. Don't do this.
How did it work? How did it work for me the last time I listened to you, Keem?
Okay, but you fucked me first. So
No, I did. First of all, you wish. Second of all, no, I didn't. I just competed. It's capitalism.
No, you built the whole BBU based on a lie. You got Roxy to quit based on a lie.
No, actually, that's the most suspicious part. I never wanted her to quit, and it's extremely fucking sus that she quit the exact same day that I did out of fucking nowhere.
Oh, please.
Becky, it's not a conspiracy. I swear on my
Junk.
I don't know what you want me to swear on, but I swear on anything I love. Like, it's not true. And if you don't pay her and
Savage was literally in on it with you. I have screenshots of the group chat where you were drunk, in case you don't remember. She was laughing in the group chat with you and Mike, talking about, this would have been good for the Frenemies show and whatever else. She was laughing at me that night. She was in on it.
After she turned down our deal and you betrayed her.
I did not betray her. I never did. And she was still employed with me at that point. She had colluded with you both.
Becky, no, it's not true. If it was, she would just say it. Roxy would just say
Are you telling me that I didn't see screenshots with my own eyes? Because you were very drunk that night, but I was not. I was stone cold sober.
You see screenshots with your own eyes or whatever, but like the conversation with Savage where she was like picking on you was after you betrayed her and came to the
Never betrayed her. Never betrayed her. I don't know what she told you, Keem. I had a whole ass conversation with her before I went over there. And she asked for a day off for her mental health.
Can I talk to your fans for a second?
No, because that's all you want to do. And I'm not going to let you poison their minds any further.
Okay, well then I'll just say this to you. Don't do this. You're going to be ruined over this.
You're gonna be ruined over there.
With me, they can take me to court, and I could show the screenshots and everything.
I know who's gonna want to work with her.
I will think about it. But why?
Mhm.
Why
Not a
is
good
it
look
that you
for
have
that
to come to
reason.
me, Keem? Why? Because you want to make content out of this? Why isn't Roxy coming to me? Why isn't Savage?
It's not about content. I can't see you make something that's so dumb. This is such a dumb move.
WRK, he is gayer than me.
Whatever actually happens, right? You need to have a strong fan base and a strong network and all this stuff, and you're not going to be able to do that by not paying people, dude.
I'm paying people. Guess who got a big part of the bonus that that 2,500 that you gave to me? Thick
1/5,
Gemini
a
got
big
it.
part.
Vixie's still getting paid. Everyone else is still getting paid.
I know, but you're going to need new people to come and bring into the BBU, and you're not going to be able to do that if they don't trust that they're not going to get paid.
I will do it just fine because I will make sure they get paid. I don't care if I have to cash them out daily. I'll make sure they get paid. The difference is I am never going to work with anybody who is associated with the LCU again. I've learned my lesson.
Okay, well, Becky, I just want to tell you a story. Tommy C, he was planning to leave the whole time, and guess what? Still paid him for the whole month. You know what happened with authority?
Even her cat's fucking fat. Look at that
Yeah,
shit.
you took money out
Disgusting.
of my paycheck to pay Grace when she only did 3 episodes. But did I get a severance?
She did. Okay, because Grace went all the way to Mike's house, did the promo, and
It should have come out of your part of the money, not mine. It should have come out
Suffer,
of your
Becky.
part of the money, not mine. And you know what else? I also got fucked over without getting a severance package. You just backstabbed the fuck out of me. Why would I listen to you as if you're some brother or fatherly figure? Next time, don't backstab me and maybe I'll listen.
Okay, but I can't see you make this move, dude. This is going to be the end of anything that you're trying to do if you make this move.
Good, that should make you happy. Oh no, except you'd rather not have me dead. You'd rather just...
I'm trying to destroy you, Becky. I'm not.
Cool.
How much you think that's true? It's not true. I don't want to see you destroyed. I'd like to see you be successful. This move is a bad move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, thank you for your opinion. Is there anything else?
Whatever. It's a bad move, Becky. It's so dumb.
You know what's also a really bad move is lying to somebody that you're going to do a show with them and then backstabbing them in front of thousands of people.
Do a show, but how
Says who?
you have no fan base.
Says who? I'm not fucking doing a show with you. On what planet?
Oh, whatever. If you had an opportunity to do a show with me, you would, because you know it'd be like huge.
I have an opportunity right now. You've been asking me, and I have repeatedly said no.
Yeah, okay. Well, but you would want to do that show. I don't believe you. But here's the thing. You're going to need an audience. You're going to need a fan base. And you're going to need to bring something to the table. And you're not going to do that if you don't pay these people that work for you, because you're going to ruin your rep forever. And no one's going to work with you and collaborate with you and help you to get up to a level to bring something to the table for a frenemy show.
So they fraudulently induced me into a contract with them by concealing their ongoing relationship with you. That is fraud. That is actual fraud. And I'm willing to argue it in court, and I have proof of it. That is fraud. I talked to a lawyer, Keem. You're not the only person who has lawyers.
Okay, but I actually lived it, and I know me and Roxy weren't planning, okay, go over to the Becky Boops channel. I know that's the, factually,
Okay, cool. Maybe you can come to court and testify on her behalf.
Okay, that's great. And in the meantime, when you're going through court and you're getting sued or you're suing her, or whatever the case may be you're not building up your fan base and everyone's calling you a scammer. It's not a good idea.
Not a scammer. They are the scammers. Don't gaslight and turn this around. I appreciate your advice. If there's nothing else, I'll let you go and get back to my stream.
Fine. You're making a really bad move here.
Yeah, you made a really bad move when you tried to have your cake and eat it too and backstab me. Sorry.
You backstabbed me first.
No, I didn't.
Telling half the story.
No, I didn't. And I'm not telling half the story. I never did anything that wasn't completely above board with you. The entire time I was with you, I was loyal to you.
Telling this audience chapter 2. Tell them about chapter 1.
They saw it for themselves, Keem.
It's paid. They get paid.
Yeah, so do my
Oh, that
people.
side profile,
When
goddamn.
they don't fraudulently induce me.
They're dumb as shit. Unless you want dumb mods.
No, my mods aren't dumb. They just don't agree with your storyline.
Now too. So we're not paying former employees, and we're gonna have dumb mods. Great move, Becky.
Yeah, I'm glad you think everything I do is dumb when I'm the only one who ever whoever made you money. Enjoy working with the losers. Remember how you told me, Keem, stop working with the losers, come work with the millionaires? How about you try to work with the actual talent and get rid of the shit? And if you call me again, it needs to be with a fucking apology and a damn good offer of how you're going to make things up to me. Flowers would be a nice start. I'm thinking about it.
Think about what I'm saying.
so delusional.
Thinking about it. Believe me, I know. Do you think I didn't think for the past week I wasn't online? Do you think that this is an impulsive decision? Or do you think that maybe you even had something to do with it by having Roxy on your show yesterday? Wow, you fucked her over. And by the way, why don't you pay Roxy her last paycheck, Keem?
Yes, I'm sure everyone's going to believe that I fucked Roxy out of not getting her payment from the BBU. I'm sure that one's going to sell, Becky.
Well, it's true, but you also fucked her out of your last payment because, you got her a computer that she never had to pay.
Agreed with me. Roxy agreed with me. Everybody agrees with me that she should have to pay for the computer.
Funny how she agrees with you. She certainly didn't agree with you when she was talking to me, but the one person who actually was going to be nice to her and pay her, she was trying to bend me over backwards. Fuck that.
Becky, just listen to me.
I already heard it.
Just let me say it one more time. This is a dumb move. Don't do this. It's a dumb move.
Thank you. Noted. I've heard your concern.
All right. Do what you want, though. Have fun.
Bye. I knew that's exactly what it was going to be about, that he was going to try to get in everyone's ears about them. That's why I didn't even want to do the call. But gee, I wonder who he's protecting by doing that. Is he protecting me or is he protecting himself? Gee, I wonder. What a hero. So altruistic. I now understand why all the documentaries about Keem say he's such a good guy. Because all he does is care about other people. Sarcasm, by the way. Flopsy, first of all, if there was anyone I would consider paying, it would be Roxy. And it would not be for the whole time. It would be if she wants to negotiate a settlement, we can talk. Savage, on the other hand, decided to open my mouth and take a nice big shit in it and then ask me to pay her. Fuck you, Savage.
Yikes. I think it's went through her head. She's going
in my house.
and leave the internet again for 8 years.
Go ahead and come, but not good enough for this.
I see her just leaving the internet again for a very long time.
Maybe get on Ozempic with all the money she's making. That'd be great.
Yeah. So,
her head is massive. Oh my god, that's disgusting. She is very dysgenic. She should not have any clout.
I'm extremely behind when it comes to the this
I can't even tell
individual.
if I'm back. I might just have to end it. I think
When there was a
is
show called
it?
Lockout
Okay.
Queens that I auditioned on, and she was from then. This was like a long time ago, and she stayed in that universe. But then she broke free from working with the Lockout Live people, and she started her own universe that was going to be like totally different and more ethical and not as controlling and all this stuff. But she totally went back on that and then sold out to Keem and is now banning anyone who's remotely critical. So it's just like. And she said she wasn't going to be like Keem like that because Keem does a similar thing. I think they're just similar.
Keem being the guy that she's talking to on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Keemstar.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's better.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. I'll hang up then. Thank you for calling, Gemini. Are you streaming? Wait, before you go, are you? Oh, now it's having problems again. Are you streaming this weekend?
Yes, I had a goal.
Okay, what day? Are you streaming tomorrow?
Both Saturday, Sunday.
Ooh. Okay, let me know what time you're streaming and I'll try to stop by.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You're
Guys,
one
I'm trying to
employee.
stream. I might just have to end it if this keeps
Would it be
happening.
fucked up? Would it be fucked up if I tell you that this person sounds miserable?
They sound miserable.
She sounds like she's not too happy.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely struggles with depression, and it's come out that her house is really messy, which I found personally relatable. I live in squalor too, so I get struggling with those things. But yeah, so I thought the BBW was a streamer. No, that's this Becky Boop who just had this whole big drama with Keemstar, and she's now threatening to not pay the other people that she was working with, which is it's really fucked up. But I think she's like actually struggling mentally and is in a delusional state. Look at her. She's struggling. This is psychotic.
She's ugly as fuck.
Oh, now you can see me. Now you can see me.
I really disagree. I don't think
I can't stop focusing on that, man. She's too ugly to even look at.
I think if she lost some weight, she would actually be really
While
good.
I'm back, listen,
She
it
is-
might
I don't.
give
Okay,
you
but that's a
a
big. That's a big if. That's a big if.
We've got 5 minutes. I am not going down without a fight, dang it. Let me put this even lower.
So you see how like I'm not going out to fight. Like,
But okay, let's do the dance. Dono train and end things since I'm having problems with the stream
not
buffering. And it's
working
almost
her
time
favor.
to end
You
anyway.
actually think
Yes,
she's
I
trying
believe
to
a
win.
VPN would stop it,
She
and I have
knows
to
it.
get a VPN. I thought I didn't need it anymore, but apparently I need one. Where's my songs? Here we go. Are we ready, guys? I haven't danced in a while.
Oh gosh.
Oh, my music sounds horrible. Wait, is it better?
She's gonna dance.
Oh.
Oh. This is so.
Look at those teeth. Oh my god.
Maybe not. Maybe no music.
God damn.
Use your phone, bitch. That's what I do.
Offended.
Just play it on your phone. Get creative.
I'm so offended that I can't play my music.
Savage Life now talking about not getting paid. I
low?
tuned into that for a second. Yeah.
Though, like
Savage is better looking than Roxy. I just googled Roxy. She's fucking chopped, and she's like 50. It's disgusting.
Savage is totally MILF.
We need some better looking fucking lol cows.
Sounds like a mime.
Roxy just goes out like not like pretty much effort. When she puts in some effort, she can clean up pretty well.
Yeah, Roxy's looking more chopped than Ava at this point, chat. It's looking really
Can you
rough.
guys hear it? It's working well enough.
Weird. This is the sort of phone sex RT you got. And disgusting.
Oh, nope.
Dude, this is
Have to keep it
bad
super
stream.
low. Okay.
She's tanking it. She's not. There's just not going to be a Becky Boop universe. It's going to fizzle out.
I can still enjoy it. I'm gonna turn it up on my end.
I'm surprised the fucking chair doesn't break. Very confident. Look at that.
I don't have
She's
that
then
song, Hey
she's
Bears.
trying to dance her problems away, as if like things just want to be all like
Thank you, Ani.
approval. I'm like, oh yeah, everything is
Brian Baker, thank you
great.
for your $2. Mary
That's my
Wada,
whole
thank you for 99 cents. Thank you for your support, guys.
Yeah.
Howie with 5
You know what? My life is great.
Queen and long live the BBU.
She can't even stand. It's bad.
I'm running over cans.
Yeah. So okay. So she has trash on the ground. It's the eyebrows don't match the hair. It's disgusting.
I like high contrast eyebrows though. I like that look.
Yeah, just be
Mm-mm.
careful who you
Her
trust,
cat's
guys.
fat.
Learn
Yeah.
from my
True.
mistakes. Discord should be available tomorrow, if not tonight. But I'll make sure for tomorrow. Nevada, thank you.
You know what? Like,
Thank you for the $2.
I guess this is also the other thing about streamers
Thank you for the $2. I sent the
looking
last.
for approval. Forgive me. I think that's another curse when it comes to streamers. Looking for approval, more like looking for people for validation. I've noticed that those patterns, and people who are miserable, they use these platforms to give validation, and it's like, yes, this is why I'm doing great. This is just really bad.
You could surround yourself with yes people, and then you can turn your Discord into a hug box, and then you can just go full time in a delusion, and you have some people to back you up to make it seem real. And it's unfortunate she's taking that path. I thought she was coming to reality and away from the whole LCU bizarro and like scripted, hyper produced trash. But
when you wake up from that delusional world, when it comes to the point where no,
that'll come very soon when it crashes and burns, because she's fucked over her fans, she's fucked over her host. What does she have left? She's not going to have the same support, and now her reputation is worse than ever. She's known as like a scamming weirdo, and that's a problem. That's why people like the Thorpes have to hide out and go on to random ass 2 people discords to talk to people, because they're blacklisted for being scamming weirdos.
What the strays? They were dissing Ava. What the fuck?
Well, I'm
Yeah, fuck Ava. No, I didn't know she had a wig though. That's crazy. This chick.
Oh my god.
No, we like Ava.
You really are.
She banned me on Discord today for no fucking reason, just because I called her obsessed with the Thorpes. Like, okay, water's wet.
Well, Ava
ridiculous.
banned
I
you.
don't think she is the way that people think. That's not what we've been focusing on more other toxic streamers.
Shout out to Ava, by the way.
For example, her people, I forgot to show this earlier. I got quite an interesting, encouraging comment from Healthy Family Force. It must suck being such a junkie your whole life! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Maybe one day you will get sober off synthetic heroin. Just saying, you don't want to be in your 40s and 50s still a drug addict. True. And thank you guys for living that out so I can see and know what I do not want to become. Appreciate it. Joy's
I mean, Ava does look like the wife, Jedi Joy, I think her name is. So
no way.
they look really alike.
Why?
Actually.
Because light hair? No.
No, I mean just in general. Oh wait, hold on. A 50-year-old man says that Keem is on with Savage on her stream.
Is that
Mr.
comment?
Greyrock.
Who's that comment for? If I may ask.
The Grey Rocker said it. OPC said it.
Oh.
Oh, OPC.
God is asking. Yeah.
Okay, so
OP.
Savage is Savage.
All right.
Savage Live Media. Interesting. If Keem's on, that's very interesting.
YouTube paid, but it was before YouTube tallies up the total. They give you till the 15th to change it over. It was before that.
Yeah, she told me that bullshit. Look at this right here. I went today and figured up all the ones I was involved with. This was our agreement. When me and Roxy did the late night with Roxy, it was a 3-way split, 33% equally all the way through, right? So today I went through and I got all of those, right? Where me and Roxy did.
It is.
And I divided it by 3.
Stuff like
calculated that. And then when Roxy left, it was just me and her, right? And that was supposed to be 50-50. I got those totals. And this was just thank you, Gamers Asylum. And it was just
Gamers Asylum is
a few episodes, right? But that would be 50-50. I added all of that up. And that's just super chats. She owes me $2,000. That's not counting the memberships that was got on those streams as well. So she might owe me more, but I'm just give me my $2,000 and I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying?
You're never getting it. Never.
I should.
I don't. You want to bet she's going to get that money one way or the other? She's going to get it. She done fucked up.
I hope she does. I do hope.
She's going to get it.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I'm thinking about this. Okay, let's say you get a judgment against her.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to like go and jump through all kinds of hoops to get the judgment paid. And it's just like, God damn, like, Becky, you're so dumb. Don't do this.
Right
like, you're going to be ruined forever. Like, you're
She doesn't realize the
thing.
reputational damage she's doing to herself right now. She's calling you guys a scammer to overcompensate for her being a scammer.
When Keemstar and Kid Behind a Camera are lecturing you accurately on reputation control, that's brutal.
And it's like, if it was like 15 grand and this is your last move and you're trying to scam someone and this is on your way out, okay, maybe there's a positive in this.
Yeah.
But over $2,000, it's all negatives for you, Becky. It ain't worth it.
And I already. Hey, Michael.
Tina, say hi.
And you can put a judgment. You know, you put a judgment against her income tax. So anytime she files her income tax, you can get your $2,000.
She owes me $2,000 for my time. It's just about being. You want to be a boss, Becky. You want to run a company, as you say. Well, you have 2 employees that you're trying to not pay now, and I have you in text message. I don't know if y'all saw that earlier, but I have a text message saying from her right here, you're due to be paid on September 1st, and that's when you'll get it. Right there, Becky.
Wow. The only thing that makes sense to me, Savage, and I'm just running this through my head, but you know, when she was working for us, you know, payments were around like, you know, $5,000, something like that every single month, $5,000 to $7,000, something like that, right? I think her channel made about $6,000 that month.
Yeah, we saw, yeah.
So maybe she just can't afford it. Like, you know what I mean? Because she's so used to making about $6,000 a month. Like,
that
yeah, she showed us the number. She in June she made like, I think it was like 6,300, and then she was on pace to make like $8,000 for July.
I know how much she paid. I know how much she paid in July because I had access to her backstage. You realize that, right? Because she gave me the stream key and all that shit when we were running it. When me and Roxy were doing the late night, I ran that shit. And thank you for the 5 memberships, I appreciate it. When she did this bullshit, I went and looked, and she was up to $10,000 for the month of July. I wish now that I had screenshot it, but I didn't. But I know how much she made. You can go to Playboard and watch. Look at it. It's $10,000. It's $10,000. Me and Roxy made her in July.
Well, here's the thing about the Playboard numbers, which I had to tell Keem about this. That doesn't calculate YouTube taking a cut. So
That's
like,
right.
So chat?
She at the time thought she was like making all this money. She wasn't calculating YouTube yanking 30% of that. So
I want King on the panel fucking now.
YouTube takes
30%.
I mean, if you want a moment with King, you can come up and I will evacuate the stage.
Why are you so against him?
Kind of whatever it says on the playboard. So
Betrayal.
You know, and then of course,
include
I don't get the fucking reference. I don't know what the beef is. I just know there is a beef.
Okay, well, the beef was that during the speed dating thing that me and Grace were on, my internet was down for a second, and King went on a date with Grace where he was like, all right, Ruby can take her time, you know, let's stop pretending Ruby's attractive. Like, he threw me under the bus, you know, to get Grace to like go,
Let's go.
So
at least he's straight.
So yeah, no, King is gay. He admitted it, and
yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. I think he's having.
He loves the homies.
King is not a bad person. He well sometimes he's Birch, but King he basically had a conversation like over like YouTube with Mel. You guys know Mel?
Melanie?
Melanie, correct.
That's true. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You-
So and
Yeah, we go back.
nothing wrong with that. I think he's just having troubles to accept that. He could be gay. It's acceptable. And
Sure.
the poor guy has been coming after me for some reason.
Okay, so I have an idea, Ruby. How about this? I'll give him a minute or two to call in, and I'll come back in 2 minutes, and then I'll conduct the interview if he's here. Okay, because I think this is
Who are
gonna
you
be good
talking about?
content.
Like
Okay,
King?
1 minute.
King?
Yes.
Are you talking about?
All right, I'll drop the link in, and maybe briefly. I am gonna start winding down the stream though, because
Yeah. Ruby, if it makes you more money, I'll be willing to do it.
Oh.
It's as long as just people contribute.
Yeah, we appreciate the contributions.
The live stream.
But
remember, it was only $2. You know?
But it also doesn't include the splits with Roxy and Savage and whatnot. And when it came down to it, she probably realized, damn, this is not enough money. I was making more money working for Keem. I'm just gonna keep this all and scam y'all. Like, bro, I don't know.
No.
Has anybody checked on that one girl, the one that does like the anime stuff? Is she paying her?
Probably not.
I don't.
She said she was.
Yeah, she's gonna pay. How are you gonna pay 2 other employees but not pay your other 2 employees? Your Honor, hello. That's not gonna go well for you, Becky, in front of a judge. Just saying.
And in front of to her fans, they're gonna see what she is after this. You can't do this.
Like this is the most
Bad
important. This is the most important thing. Like everyone needs to pay attention, right? Like Gamers Asylum, I think he's a Roxy fan. Okay. And he might be a Savage fan too, because I see him here, right?
Yeah.
He was probably donating to those shows to support Roxy and Savage, not necessarily Becky. And now they're not getting a dime of that.
That's
You're
not
like
fair.
really fucking over fans, not just Roxy and Savage, but fans.
That's right.
And that's one thing they'll never be able to say about Keemstar. Keemstar paid Grace Thorpe a full share for the month, and she was
Hell
there
yeah.
for like 2 shows.
That's
Becky's been gone for 2 months. Keemstar just sent her a check the beginning of last month. He's still paying that bitch.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bad look, Becky. You're looking like a dumbass. This is the worst move you could have made, saying you're not going to pay.
Is
her.
Mystery Man King or
If
something?
you're
Which one is
if you're
King?
watching right now, just
What's up?
What account is King's in the chat?
I don't know because I haven't banned on this normal one, so
yeah.
He's not banned on StreamYard, so. But
Well,
I am
okay.
gonna start winding down. I saw Foreman is live chat, you liars, and I'm sorry, Spud. I already told Foreman I would redirect to him.
Self-up ish.
We'll be watching both. We'll go back and forth.
Yes, totally. Yeah, so anyways, way better than fucking Cinnamon. What the fuck? Yeah, what happened? Did he die? The Thorpes are saying that he died.
Let me
Proof
go
of
bring
life, please.
Cinnamon out for a proof of
Yes,
life.
yes. I got poll guys.
Yeah, and so Lalo, now that it's just you and I, what kind of a self-image you would like for people to have of you?
I don't know. I like people making their own opinion. I'm not trying to go for anything in particular. I'm just existing.
Yeah, people always have their own opinion. We could agree that. Yeah, I could agree with you on that. But what kind of image in terms of like? I mean, obviously, you being in control of your own persona.
Dude, is he coming on her fucking chest? Did you see that, guys? Wait, show your fucking shirt.
What?
Whoa.
It's just
Bro, he just nutted all over her fucking chest, dude. Dude, that was a cum shot cam. That was a money shot right there.
This is not cum. Okay?
Cinnamon, not on stream. Cinnamon, not on stream, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. You guys saw that, right? Dude, Cinnamon has a better sex life than most of y'all in chat, by the way.
So what do you do for? I'm sorry.
No, you can keep talking. I just wanted to do a full.
Damn, the nut's still on there.
Green Cinnamon moment. He's happy, thriving in his new
Beautiful.
cage, and he's just the chillest little dude. I'm very glad that I went with him, even though he does have big testicles. That's very normal for his breed of hamster during the summer breeding months. And no, there's never been any kind of contact of that kind. It's he was just a pet. Isn't he
Can you get
cute?
Cinnamon a bitch?
Tiny
A female
dog.
hamster?
He's a little he's just a little like a little
It's
deer.
just a little hamster.
Look at his face.
Yo, has he been mewing? Whoa, that's crazy. He looks good.
He's got great like forward growth in the midsection of his face. He could be like a model, honestly. Like
Not beating the sex allegation. That's crazy. Wow, look at that. Look at him. Wow.
So, you know.
Whoa, dude, Dalmatian wishes he was fucking Cinnamon right here. Look at that. He's jealous. That's crazy.
You can just perch on my breast area in a non-sexual way. It just happens to be it just works out.
Sure.
God,
Yeah, I mean, Ava can't do that because she has none. Yeah, you're right. This is offensive to Ava. Strays.
He's feeling
What is offensive to Ava?
Because Ava doesn't have tits, so she can't hold him up like she is. And she's like, oh, I'm holding him up like this. It's natural, which is fucked up because some girls have mosquito bites.
Yeah. I don't mean to get too technical. What exactly? Why do you need to actually like have that claim against Ava?
Have that claim? What?
Meaning, like, why does it have to be that defensive with Ava?
Oh, no, I'm just roasting Ava. No, she banned me off of her Discord. That's why I'm giving her a little bit of attention.
Why should she ban you over Discord?
Because I called her obsessed with the Thorpes, which is just like me being,
All
honest.
right. So you see what's going on with the fucking. Okay. So
it is.
I'm trying my best to like. All right. Sorry, Ruby.
King TL says, I'm here. I guess Lalo has a question. Yes, King. Yes.
Oh, he's here. All right. I guess I'll go.
Oh, my goodness.
I have to go attend to some things with
Dude, they're going to have sex, bro. That's crazy.
What's crazy is that how she just had to walk out
Hey,
of
what's
the
up, King?
room
How you
all
doing?
of a sudden.
How's everything, King?
Yeah, not a problem, but why don't you go ahead and just
All right.
take a lozenge or something. Let's get that tongue fired up. And so you can come back and just rip out that sentence when you want to say it. Lalo, go ahead, shoot. I know you can just whip them out. What's going on? Where do we want to go?
So I don't know of the lore too much. I just know that Ruby and y'all are upset with each other. Apparently there was this date that I saw on Alex Playing with Fire's channel, which I found very entertaining. You were on a double date, I believe, with Ruby or rather, you were talking to Grace, and you were talking, according to Ruby, you were telling her about how like she's like getting older, that she's not attractive, and that we need to dispel with this notion that she is exactly that. So, what do you think about that?
I thought it should have came off. She should have known, understood that how that was coming off. I've never brought up her looks in any negative light. You would assume that, especially what the relationship we've not really the parasocial times we've spent together. For her to even assume that I would even think something like that without it being kind of tongue in cheek or over the top. And
well, I think an essential question that Ruby has, what she's really been intimating this whole time is what I'm picking up on, King, is that she is really asking the essential question of, would you rather fuck her or Grace Thorpe?
I think we're talking what, save the world?
No, it's just a binary. Would you rather have sex with Ruby or Grace?
It would have to be Ruby first. And if in current life, right, moment to moment, a virgin chick or fucking a Ruby, come on, that's not even a.
Yeah. So if you're gonna ask King, and then I guess.
Oh, motherfucker! I could have swore I said, fix your shit. When you're gonna come up and talk, big guy? You come up. You come up.
Relax.
You always got something to say about me, dude. But I gotta.
No, I'm not saying anything about you.
Say, player. Go, my bad. I just you frustrate me.
King, relax. I think that we're taking turns. No.
Yes, you're right. Now, proceed. I apologize.
It's okay, King.
It's been a hot
King,
week.
I know who you are.
I love whatever that meant.
It's okay, but making the assumption that you're gonna ask King and then you're gonna ask me.
Oh, sure. Okay, go ahead. I apologize. I'm a Leo.
Yeah, so I mean, you're
Okay,
saying
yeah,
that
so
you'd
yeah,
rather
we're-
fuck Ruby.
Yeah, definitely. You would nobody's if it's like boom, boom, right there. There's no way in hell you would pick somebody that has no idea what they're doing. You'd rip the
So-
gosh, who wants to talk about all this shit?
Well,
that would happen?
okay, but
It'd
here's
be
the thing,
way
right?
better to be getting freaky with spitting and all sorts of shit with Ruby. That's not even that's why it's so crazy that she. It's just wild that she didn't understand the situation of how I hadn't even talked to Grace in forever. So it was like a blatant, like, whoa thing. And I thought she would have understood that of that.
All right, Ruby says she's coming back, so.
All right, good.
Hello.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. We can go ahead and let Ruby just go ahead and take a longer
Yeah,
break. I'm here to take Grace.
All right, I like the confidence. All right, I'm gonna take myself off.
I've never watched this.
Hi, King.
So we can stop from the bullshit. Can we just go ahead and? These guys are dorks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's been a long time. We haven't talked in a minute. Last night was one of the best nights we've ever had in a long time.
Don't even know.
That's
And it was
true.
something
That's
that
true.
it was.
Hey, you know what,
Something
King?
Can we shut
King,
this off?
you wanna
I'm
see
getting.
something?
I'm going through.
You got me a bracelet like a year ago. I
No,
wear
no,
it
this is the
every day,
context.
every single day. I don't even take it off when I shower. Every single
Aw.
day. That's
Alright,
you.
I'm
That's
pretty
you.
sure
That's
that-
your mark on me.
I still get a lot of shit from buying you them things, and at the same time,
You could buy Ruby a bracelet now.
It's something that we got to. Are we ready to like just fuck all the bullshit and just make it real, or what are we doing here? Do we got to stop with the live streams? Can we stop with the age play? Can we stop with the fucking? You know what I mean? Because everybody says, TK, I can't date you. One, they say that I'm better. I'm too good looking for you. And so they say that shit.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, can we just go ahead and end it? Let's fuck the Ruby shit. Let's stop pretending Ruby's pretty. Okay. Can we stop with the pretending Ruby's hot?
Yeah, he
I
finds
agree.
Mel
We're
attractive.
just gassing her up.
He will
She's
suck
35,
Mel,
dead eggs.
you know.
She's got a picture for a baby. It's sad. It's pathetic. She's crazy. Crazy old hamster
the
lady.
nut hamster. Obviously, she's a witch with some weird shit. So what we're doing
Whoa.
is
That's a joke that I got.
we don't need to talk
Under
about the
here.
other fellas because right now the other fellas are going to be heartbroken that we're talking about this.
They're going to be on Ruby's stream.
Especially in that fucking gym.
Talking to TK.
Would you eat like a tranny's asshole,
We're good here.
King?
Wow,
Just-
Mike.
What
I
are we
love
gonna-
that you whipped
are
that
we
one out
ready
really
to
good. No.
make it
Wait,
try to do
girl
something
to guy or
together,
guy
or
to
we
girl?
just-
King, can I
And
ask
then
you a
the
question?
pre-op
I said in
profile.
chat the other day, I asked if I could get you pregnant, and you said I could if it was natural. What did you mean by that?
No, I said we could try. We could try naturally.
How could I?
So that means
What did you mean by that? Can you explain?
like pegging. Like I guess that would be
Oh,
into you
okay.
being like because I'm into the Amazon. Like I'm into like the Amazon freaky, and then you're
Oh, wait,
tall.
you're right.
You might be taller than me.
Can we get
or
through
We're the
this?
same height.
No.
Ruby's
But we're the
playing
same
it, so
size. Like I'm I'm bigger than you, but
We're
like
not the same size. Don't say that. Look at yourself.
I'm just here to tell
Height-wise,
Ruby
like
Foreman is
height-wise,
on.
Oh, okay.
It's been very
Why do we
nice.
care about Foreman?
Yeah,
Ruby
fuck Foreman.
keeps her shit over here, and Foreman would actually wither up and cease to exist. His guitars would turn into the Back to the Future fucking guitars at prom night, dude. So thanks, Bud. Right now, Jeremy's over there fucking disintegrating a little bit, being like, "Where do I go from here?" Proceed with this. This is a
Yeah,
blatant
nicely.
demonstration that I was obviously.
Yeah, it's nicely, TK.
was
If TK would have came up to me and asked something nicely, I would do it for him. Like if TK told me, like, can you go get me a cup of water? I'll do it for him.
Oh, you were talking about with Foreman.
Yeah, he acts
Oh yeah,
nicely.
you're a good guy.
Poor
I know you're a
man?
good guy.
The
Foreman.
foreman.
Giddy a poor man?
Yeah, thank you
Foreman?
that you're. Let's not shame him that way.
Oh,
But
foreman.
I do. You're right. But thank you
Formatting.
for that. Thank you for just bringing it up. And we're stepping all over Ruby's place. Nobody's.
Ruby's
gonna
enjoying
see
this. She's
the-
in the cock chair.
We're calling him formatting. That's his real. That's formatting.
Okay, how about this? Ruby,
We'll let it-
in the private chat, can you or the public chat, can you type down what you want from TK that would allow for forgiveness of this guy? He's claiming that
It would
he is
only be-
that he's
I was-
repentant, right?
Well, the number one thing would be it just have to be private. You know, I mean, it would just have to be something that be like, hey, are you fucking? What? But it's fine. No, I don't even want anybody. I'll walk the fuck away. We'll let Mike 23 or whoever, Ruska. All of a sudden, I seen earlier. I had a few minutes, and it's at the time of the bashing going on. Real solid attempts from the two ladies. We're just like, okay, I guess we're gonna go here and say how you want to bring it up. It's fine. And then I'll get Ruska. So Ruska, obviously, like
Ruby.
on all these. What? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's not his fault. He fell for the knees. He fell for the short and the tight.
Shit, and that was
How is it his fault?
Wait.
So
what? Okay, because someone like myself, explain.
When of streamers on TV camera, like Ruby, when she's on the elliptical, when Ruby's on the elliptical, and it's
But I just don't know if you've ever.
Go ahead.
Because there's a big difference between your like exes or like the dudes that have pretended to be me or like pretended to like fuck with you, and then there's like a difference when I'm around. And then we expose the DMs. You've done all this, and I don't fault you for it. Like all my dirty darkest.
Oh, wait, pause it, Ruby, real quick. Okay,
And
this is
I know
smart.
you're
Okay, so
maybe
pause it. Okay, so King, would you say? Are you see? She just called Grace a fat incest bitch. Would you concur and say that Grace is fat?
She definitely is not the same chick that was made this shit popping in front. That's, I mean, seriously, it ain't shit. It ain't. I don't. It's weird to be like, yeah, I'm gonna sit and do that because it also feels like all I'm doing is being very disingenuous.
So Lalo, what's your point? What's your point with this?
I'm trying to bridge and meld the gap between what is a burgeoning relationship between Ruby and Mr. TL here, and so I'm just trying to mend it.
What was that?
Gonna be like.
Wait. Can you repeat that?
So I'm trying to facilitate a forgiveness arc and a repentance arc for King and Ruby here. And I think a good first step, in my opinion, as a third party, is for him to buy a bracelet like how we kind of bought one for Grace. I think that's just the bare minimum. Bare minimum.
She would get something later.
Corbin, get them over to your stream now.
That's why I'm here. What are you doing, Ruby? Where's my raid?
I came here to tell her to. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
The raid's on its way.
All right, you guys can.
Yo, what the fuck?
What? No,
you can continue this conversation on Foreman's. That's where I'm redirecting you to. Goodbye. Thank you, everyone.
Wait,
Thank you so much, Mike. And
filibustering.
King, you are a bitch. You're a bitch.
Scripted. She's scripted.
Being a bitch. You pulled a Becky. You're giving Becky energy right now. That's how slimy and fake I think you are. You know, and it's very unfortunate. I'll consider rehaving you on as a panelist, but insofar as any other level of human respect, it is gone. Bye.
I got him up to the panel. I won. I win.
This is your channel. So, whatever you decided to do, Ruby. I'm just coming along the ride. I don't even know. Most of the things I don't have no clue.
It's a messy world, and
if you ask Prawn about me, he'll tell you a lot about me. But I think that a lot of these people are just for putting on facade. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not a streamer. I'm just going along the ride.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap up. I'm just gonna play my little commercial, and then I'm redirecting. So everyone, we're gonna be in Foreman's chat. That's New Hampshire spot.